Hello once more. Well, seems like our pirate friends have gotten themselves into an interesting situation. Not spies, but propagandists. Still something that you don't really want around in your city. But two of them seem willing to, well, find themselves dead on paper and free in reality. So, what will our pirates do? Arranging deaths? Capturing a barbarian? Murdering a devil? Or something else? What's their plans? It's a complex one. But if you want to hear what crazy shenanigans they get up to this time, well, this is the good part of the story. So come down, grab some rum, sit down, and enjoy. Okay. Hello, everybody.
All right.
Welcome.
Yeah, we're here. Hello. Hey, everyone should do a little bit of a talkie talk so I can see if we're muted right now.
Hello.
You're unmuted. I
Good.
just checked that as we switched over.
We're good this time.
Yeah.
Well, also is our volume good?
It sounded fine to me.
It looks at the appropriate volume, and the peaking on the desktop audio seems to be peaking around the same where I peak, so appropriately same volume.
Yeah. It sounded fine to me, but I have bad hearing.
Mm-hmm.
So
In OBS, it looks good, but then again, I don't listen to my own streams, so I have to trust that OBS is giving me the appropriate information.
I mean, technically, I don't have bad hearing. I just hear everything at the same audio level.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Oh God. Sorry. I know we're going to get into it in a second, but this missile has a 20% chance of sending the subject to a plane other than its own.
You could just send
Hey!
it somewhere else.
Send the devil to heaven.
I mean, it would get the shit murdered out of it.
Yeah, it just shows up. It could just show up somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. I don't think it has any planar skills, so it would just be trapped there, hilariously.
Yeah. I don't think a Barb Devil has any planar travel ability.
No, probably not.
It'd be very unlikely.
Well, I can check the sheet, and someone could know about it if they made a religion check.
I mean, I can do a roll.
Couldn't be more.
You also have to
Jacub.
tell us about everything, technically.
Yeah, that's 24. Technically, Jacub can make another roll when he learns about it.
Okay. If you want to pop up in the Jacub sheet and just hit that button, we'll just...
Oh God! At least the skills can't be messed up.
You say
Oh my
that.
God! Hey, they're messed up. He's missing 10 ranks.
Oh God.
Haha.
I'm gonna press this rule. Well, he's actually not trained in religion, so he can't make the rule.
I'm not trained in it either, so.
The
The more I look at that sheet, the angrier I get.
what is this roll? As cast class level's still the same.
Oh, an 8. That's not.
I could just click this button here for a
He's
conquer.
Bard, technically, yeah. He rolled.
You rolled a 5. Honestly,
Yeah.
you know the basic abilities of a devil. You need a good weapon to overcome their natural defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Fire bad to use on them. They're immune to it. Immune to poison.
Yep.
Resist acid and cold. These are basic devil things.
Yeah.
You know a barb devil can see perfectly fine in darkness. Their claws bring about fear. They can teleport at will. Hey, they're known to use an ability that you guessed correctly. Hold person.
Yeah, I figured they had that. I remembered correctly.
They can also produce fire, and they can try to summon more barbed devils at a lower percentage chance. And because he is not a summoned creature, he can actually use that. Again, it's not a great chance. They have a couple other spells. You know they have a few more spells, but you're not as sure about them.
Yeah. That's fair.
You also know they're known to impale things on their spikes that cover their bodies.
Very spiky boys.
Yes. And their
Give it a
barbs,
big hug.
their barbs
Yeah.
give them defenses that can make it difficult for things like melee attacks to hit them.
Yippers.
So that's something that you can warn Yaalkol about. It is hard to fight the melee.
Yes. Yeah, I think when I get back to the ship. No, you guys aren't at the ship. I don't know.
No, we were hiding around the corner.
Yeah, you're somewhere.
You probably come out and we see you in the street and we go, hey!
Yeah, before I leave the dock, this lady's still here, right? I don't believe she left yet.
Unless you were going to say anything else, she was planning on leaving.
No, I don't think I need to ask anything else.
Okay. She'll basically say then, the private show will be a wonderful time for you to hand me any information that you need about your plan.
Mm-hmm.
We can enact things after that.
Yes.
I can't leave very often like this, as it would perhaps create some suspect with Gorebeard.
Of course.
I'll take my leave.
I'll sort of give her a bow and let her go. And then I'll go find the others.
They'll be able to find them.
I'm just hanging around the corner going,
What's up?
Well, it went a little bit... not what I was expecting.
Alright.
She wants us to help her fake her death.
I'm better at real death.
Well, I'd prefer you didn't kill her.
Oh,
However,
if you say so.
Gorebeard... Try to keep Gorebeard alive as well. Because we can give him to Aeronox. But
Okay.
there is something you can kill. There's a barbed devil that guards the theater. Big nasty creature covered in spikes.
isn't that what they summoned on stage?
Yes.
Bearded devil on stage.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, the beard devil is a stage.
My guy doesn't know the difference, really,
Yeah,
so...
to you a devil's a devil.
Yeah.
I'm
Is that,
challenged, I know the difference.
Is that very tough?
It would... Well... It can be. They're built for melee. Their spikes give them better defenses, and... Well... Anyone who hits them tends to get hit by the spikes. But you seem to have a knack for not getting poked as hard.
Yeah, and moreover, I don't really care that much if I get stabbed a little bit. I smash harder than I get stabbed usually.
Well, that is
But
true.
well, if if it needs killing, then I'm your guy. As far as the whole making faking the woman's death, I'll leave that up to you.
I have a plan.
You just
Well,
let me
I
know
think
what
we're-
yeah.
I think with faking the woman's death, we have at least the bonus that she's an actress.
Yes. Her and the mage need to be kept alive. They're going to fake their deaths and leave.
Do we have some way to easily knock them out with something to make it look like they're affected by something and died?
Well, I have an idea. One is a mage. I'm sure she could illusion something up. Well, I've been thinking of something in the couple of moments to walk here. It's not an effective tool for combat, but I should be able to make some kind of shot that doesn't have a projectile, to just be the smoke and muzzle flash.
We would just want to make sure the Barbarian witnesses it, since
Yes.
he would be the one we're actually delivering.
Yes.
Because I'm assuming we're going to set fire to the building or something as an excuse to make sure that why we can't bring back the bodies.
That one I haven't thought of yet.
Well, setting fire to the place would make sense. Don't devils shoot out fire and stuff?
They can. One of them is a spellcaster. Could easily be blamed on them. We need
Also, large parts of that building are still being in renovation. We could easily say that the spark from your gun caught some ember, ended up catching embers and the place started going up because of it.
Possibly. Big concern is keeping non-combatants safe from harm. These are Aeronox's people. We don't want to bring harm to them.
All right. So I can kill the devil. I can beat up the dwarf, but keeping the woman alive.
Yes. The two that need kept alive are... What the hell was her name? The Dane.
The Swan. And Lady Nightshade.
Yeah. And all... You've already met... I think Yaalkol's met the Swan. But I'll describe what Nightshade is, but I've never seen her before. She's not going to be hard to miss, because she's got translucent skin.
Yeah.
Well,
that doesn't sound very attractive.
Well,
Revia told me what translucent means, so I think I know what to look for then.
beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
I don't want to deal with Beholder's eyes.
Yeah, generally I try to avoid those.
They're on another
Surprised you know
plane,
what-
so you don't have to worry about
Surprised
those.
you know what that is, Yaalkol.
Yeah, another material plane called Faerun. And then Toral.
Yeah, true.
That joke doesn't land.
I like the idea that the official D&D monsters are like fables in this world.
Yeah.
They're like actual fictional monsters that people make up for some reason.
Yeah,
Yeah.
D&D just exists as a weird game here, right?
Mind
It's all fake.
flayers. I've never heard of that. It's like a squid on a person? I don't get it.
Yeah, man, it's
I mean, like,
goblins are the stories of these fictional goblins are even uglier than the ones that exist here. Really, it's an offensive thing. It's an offensive stereotype, really.
Yeah, honestly, it's just racism, I think. Yeah, if that's the plan, then I say engage unless somebody else has anything else.
Yeah. Misty. Another way we could deal with the devil is to just send it back to where it came from, though that would be very difficult and require Jacub to do something.
Are we able to see the devil?
I'm
Because
sure it will make itself known.
Would it be such a bad idea to have Jacub do the spell, and then if the spell fails, I can always beat the thing to death?
but from what she said, it guards from the rafters. Remember, as I said, this is a very tall building with a very small second floor, so the rest of the building is just vaulted in a lot of ways.
Guards from the rafters. It would be best to do something to get it down. Jacub can perhaps try to
Also
dismiss
has a
it.
ring of invisibility.
Yes.
Wait,
It is
does the
also
devil
invisible.
not?
Yes. I did forget that the devil has a ring of invisibility.
Oh my lord! Yeah,
Yeah, that's another reason why, it's always there on guard of the building.
But Jacub can deal with that.
can somebody make me fly? I can go fly after.
Jacub can do that as well.
You'd also have to see it.
I believe Jacub can make invisible things seen.
Okay.
Jacub has glitter dust.
Ah.
So
Such a good spell. I think it's better in 5e, but in this game it's up.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really exist in 5e.
Oh, isn't there like some
Fairy Fire, which also exists in 5e.
Yeah. Even just outlining the invisible creatures were useful.
Yes. Oh god, it
Yeah.
really is.
so useful.
Just so anyone can fucking hit it, because I can see it because I've seen visibility.
Right.
I can't give that to anyone unless we buy some potions of invisibility. Like I keep recommending we do, but I get told no.
I mean, we can steal your eyes.
Please don't. I need those.
You only
thing is
need
that-
one.
I don't make purchasing decisions, so if you want to buy some potions of sea invisibility, I back you up 100%.
Yeah, I would want to try and buy.
Can we buy those here?
Maybe.
Possibly. Let me
I
take
know they exist.
Yes, indeed.
I have some money, so I might be able to.
If we. God.
So
I forget how potion price works.
I have the scrolls. Let me look. Potions.
How much is it?
I know there's a chart. Hold on.
give me a second.
Potion.
You are.
No, I don't want brew potion.
They have potion pricing works in Pathfinder, but I would assume it is second level
Here we go.
spell.
Price of
It's a
potion.
second level spell for a wizard that's 300 gold.
Okay. So
Cleric, Druid, Wizard. Yeah, 300.
So I will just drop. Well, actually,
If
are
they have them.
they
You
here?
don't know if
Are
they
they
have them.
here?
for a city like this, it's a small city. That's actually pretty good for you folks to find some stuff. So, anything below 4,000 gold pieces has a 75% chance of just being here.
Okay.
So the scroll would have a good chance then too, because
Well,
second
is-
level Cleric, Wizard,
Yeah.
Druid is 300 gold.
the problem is the people who the people who need see invisibility. The people who can cast it can already cast it.
Oh no, I'm sorry, 700 gold, fourth level.
Yeah.
700.
Oh yeah,
Wait,
for the
For the
Oh,
scroll. Yeah, for the scroll. If it's a Cleric, Druid, or Wizard scroll, it's 700 gold. Sorcerer's 800. Bard's 1,000.
yeah, there's a
Paladin,
whole
Ranger's
price
1,000.
scale. But yeah, we need to find potions of see invisibility because scrolls won't work for that because you two can't cast.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
Um,
for the.
Why are the
you were saying
potions
about
much cheaper?
the one scroll
Because
before.
a potion is
You can brew it. You don't have to actually spend time scribing.
Gotcha.
brewing a potion is cheaper than doing a scroll.
So yeah, what do I need to roll to see if we have?
I thought the potion would be more expensive, wasn't it?
No,
the potion.
potion's
It's a
300.
second level spell, right? Yeah. So it's
Second level
300.
spell.
The scroll's cheaper than that for second level spell. What prices were you
No,
getting?
it's fourth. It's a four. No, I was talking about the fourth level dismissal that he wanted to get.
Oh, the dismissal.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah.
This one's gonna be very expensive.
Yeah, dismissal's gonna be expensive.
700 is the
That's
normal
not-
price for fourth level.
Um,
Cleric, Druid, or Wizard.
What are potion prices now?
It's 150 for a scroll of see invisibility.
And a potion is
That's not
300,
worth
so it's double the
I'm gonna
price.
take the potion because I can't use the scroll.
Well, the scroll is half the price, is basically what it is of what it would be as a potion. But the potion,
Potion would be 300.
yeah, potion 300. But we'll have to roll and see if they actually have them there.
Yes.
I will tell you, for dismissal, I might give a bonus because honestly, it's a town that, you know,
There's imps everywhere.
there's imps everywhere. Someone might have one to try to get rid of the fucking imps.
This island has a devil infestation.
Yes, there's an imp infestation. Specifically, that is a problem that is listed.
Yes, it is a very specific issue to have.
Mm-hmm. So, let me know, and I will roll this magical dice.
Definitely the
roll.
potions. and
Yeah,
the
we want to
scroll.
definitely get the potions.
All right.
Do we want to get the scroll? I'm willing to throw down for the scroll.
I
Let me
will
roll for
personally-
these
Yeah.
potions first. You're there. They will at least be one potion of see invisibility. Then.
How many can we get? I'd like to get one for each of us.
You can find a second one.
Okay, that's good for you too.
Yeah.
All right, so then
Because Jacub and Myste can just cast it on themselves. Conkybar can fucking deal with it.
He'll help in ways.
That's my opinion on that. He can.
all right, cool.
He's a
each
bard.
potion.
He can figure it out. And then I suppose the scroll then, which is a Pathfinder. That is a what level? Fourth level spell.
I mean, I rolled as low as you can get.
That's pretty low.
Yeah, almost as low as you can get. You will be able to find a scroll of dismissal.
How much does that cost?
If it's sorcerer, wizard, or cleric, it's 700.
Do we
Or
want to
no, cleric, druid, or wizard, it's 700.
Do we want to split the cost?
I will gladly split the cost.
Yeah, I can put money into it.
Okay.
I'll also tell you, most of the time, it is specifically those first three, honestly.
Yes. There are more clerics in the world than trained wizards.
Yes.
How much do I owe you?
And sorcerers don't really often make scrolls.
No.
Well, 700
Druids
divided by 3 is
sometimes.
233.33
Yeah, so
reoccurring.
you guys do 233. I'll do 234.
Okay.
Just chuck away gold.
I paid for our the potions. So Chester can get the other potion there.
Thank you.
Well, I have this much gold left, which is still a fair amount.
All right, so now we can see invisibility, and we have a chance to just get rid of this fucking loser without a fight. Is there anything we can do to reduce its chance to resist it? I don't think there's anything like reasonable.
Reduce will saves.
I don't think that's
It's
an easy
possible,
task.
but it is difficult to do that.
Yeah, I can think of like curses, but we don't have any
Yeah.
witches.
Well, let me look at this totally complete character sheet.
Also, I also have an idea about the two that we
Is-
need to fake their deaths.
Yeah.
If there's that water hole in the middle of the place, right?
Yes.
If you shot them near that and they fall into the water, we could have a boat waiting underneath down there for them to even get away.
That's some thinking. I will say, unlikely to be able to reduce this thing's will save, because bestow curse is a touch spell,
That makes sense.
and I don't think Jacub will get near a barbed devil.
It's pointy. And
It
you
is
would get
very
impaled on
pointy.
spikes while trying to touch
Very
it.
pointy.
You're like stabby.
He's a pointy boy.
Ooh, a little stabberino.
You don't know if well, here's the. I'm gonna buy. I don't know if Jacub has seen this. I think he does because he's cast it before, just not on this damn sheet. And he could see the invisible rat man.
Yes. So I think he has see invisibility.
Yeah,
Somewhere.
it's on his phone, I imagine.
It's not on the sheet.
Not on the sheet. Love. This is optimal D&D play. Alright, yeah.
I didn't even want to bother looking at it after the last time. I've given up. He hasn't done anything that destroys the game. I don't care at this point in time.
It's semi-readable.
I don't even want to bother trying to interpret it.
It's
I have
something, man.
everything on my sheet.
You know,
That's called wisdom. Sometimes some of us have it.
most of the mechanical stuff I need is here.
I think I'm a bit wiser than Chester. Chester only has a 10.
Yeah.
He's not a wise boy. Chester is averagely wise.
Yeah. He has
Um,
basic common sense, and that's about it.
Yeah. So I think the boat at the bottom of the thing, and I shoot 2 ladies down there. I think that's a really good idea.
Yeah, because, it explains why we don't have the bodies.
Yeah.
And then also it gives them a chance to get away while the fighting's going on.
Yes. It does technically prevent us from having to burn the building.
Yeah. And we don't have to worry about a fire spreading in the city.
Yeah. That is the big concern. This is on the docks. Docks are very important.
Yeah. I just thought about that. I'm like, oh yeah, there's a giant water hole in the middle of it.
So how do we want to deal with... We've got a somewhat plan for the devil. The barbarian.
Yeah.
Who's going to go toe-to-toe with him?
I mean,
Should
I
do
could
that.
I could probably distract him until you guys deal with the devil.
Well, I'm not doing anything with the devil if we are able to banish him. I'm going to attack him if the banishing plan falls through.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. If the banishing plan falls through, I could try to call him out.
What can Donkey Bar do?
So Conkabar certainly can create illusions. He does have a bunch of illusion spells, which could help. Most of his big things is he does have a charm monster. He's like,
That's helpful.
I could attempt to use that to, in a way, disable the barbarian right away, as long as we do not attack him. He would be aware of what's going on, and it'll be a chance to... but it is only a chance for that it would work. I cannot guarantee it, of course. I have a few magical spells, but most of my stuff is meant to boost my allies into combat.
I think it could be worth a shot trying to just disable him immediately.
Yeah, I mean, it's worth a shot. If it works, we can just tie him up then.
All right. That sounds good.
If it doesn't, then we beat the crap out of him.
Yeah.
I mean, I have no problem attacking him a bunch.
Not to be a dour note, but if we want to trick him that we are killing his friends, how are we going to trick him that he is not one that we would try to kill?
That is a good point.
Could we claim that we think he's the ringleader or something?
Well, he's still not going to want to willingly be captured, though, either.
I mean, I don't think he's going to be willingly captured either way. I think that's unavoidable, but if you think you can threaten him down, I'm open to...
I could
Resolving this
try
battle.
to intimidate him.
Maybe we try if we're able to get rid of the devil. He won't be able to beat his chest with that thing at his back as much.
I think we could try to intimidate him. At least one of them recognized me. You might as well.
Like I said, I'm all for trying to intimidate. I can definitely help you out there. Be your wingman, so to speak. But
I mean,
I
out
think
of game,
that-
I get a 13.
I actually would probably lead it. I have a 15, I believe.
I
Okay.
pressed the back place button on my
A 16,
mouse,
yeah.
so I gotta reload the thing.
Okay.
Reloading the thing.
Yes, I'm really good at computers. So good at it.
What is a
Um,
computer?
Computrar.
I
Right.
can give myself a +6 to well, I can't.
I mean, I can
okay, that's-
automatically assist.
Never mind. I can assist and intimidate automatically. I only have a +10 because I haven't really been putting points into it.
But, I mean, you can use the angle then of where who you are. I can use my words, and
Yeah.
you use your strength.
Yes, I think that's a good plan.
Okay, I got so. What I was going to use anyways.
My reputation does precede me.
you're gonna find just a lot of what I do is coasting on the good ideas of Revia and Myste. It's a pretty good way to run a ship, if I'm being honest with you.
Well, yes, you're led by someone who's insane and someone who has experience.
Yeah, Revia's got good ideas. She's just what's the word?
Take your notebook.
Loud. No, that's not the one. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Overzealous. That's the one.
Yeah.
Yes.
Always going on about this Bismarck.
Hey, Bismarck is good.
Well, you don't mention it in literally every conversation.
Well.
Bismarck can speak for herself.
I
Lots of
mean,
the
as
old salty pirates
a
I saw
possible
you-
servant of Besmara, you also know that she probably gives a flying rat's ass about any of the stuff. And, you know, like,
Yeah.
as much
Yeah.
as Revia likes to pretend that Besmara cares, she does not care.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, Bismarck can speak for herself, you know. She doesn't need my platitudes.
Mm-hmm.
We're just smack talking Revia while Sil's not here to defend himself.
I do follow Bismarck. So.
I keep telling that person that about Besmara's caring. Besmara still does not care.
Yeah, Sora gives a no fuck.
I have never really given a crap about the whole religion thing. I just,
Well, yeah, it's a thing. It helps sometimes.
I met Death. He seemed nice.
Alright, that's weird.
I did. He gave me a pocket watch.
Alright, that's even weirder.
I mean,
Oh, good to know Death's a man.
Pulls out
well,
pocket
I
watch
say
again.
he, but like they were wearing like a cloak.
I mean, death is a nebulous
sort
concept.
of reached out to me. It didn't really seem to. I just kind of, it's hold on. I'd pull out my notebook and go and rifle through it. A patriarchal society, and then close it. And I guess that genders my language or something. I don't know what that means, but
Right, okay.
Okay, so two people get fake shot down a hole.
Yes.
yeah.
I'll make the blank shot.
Or shots.
I can make multiple. Yeah.
Because we have two to take care of.
Yes, and I can shoot
Unless
very
they're
fast.
standing in front of each other.
Well, I mean, if they want to.
So
I will be
just-
informing her of the plan.
Of course. The best case scenario plan, it sounds like, is we go in, fake shoot the ladies, dismiss the devil, and talk down the barbarian, and then sort of use violence to fill in anything that doesn't work out right.
That's usually what we do anyways.
Yeah. That's when I come in.
Like I said, if the crap hits the fan with the devil, I could try to keep the barbarian occupied.
That sounds fine to me.
I can challenge him to a duel.
I'm worried if you get him in a duel, you're just going to waste the guy before you even have a chance, so be light on him.
I know we need to keep him alive. I can hold back.
Yeah, I mean, if there was one of us who had to do that, I would rather it be you. I'm not the hold back kind of guy.
That's why they make blunt ends on the weapons.
His own weapon is a
I just brandish my hammer. I say it's the whole thing is blunt.
Okay, that's why they make blunt things on pointy weapons.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, this doesn't really, it only kills. Because I hold up the gun.
Do you think someone's tried to make like a blunted bullet?
There's
It doesn't work, right?
I don't really see the
Big
point.
bag shot.
The shot goes so fast. It's faster than an arrow.
God, that would hurt.
A beanbag shot, though.
You're right.
Mine actually
Um,
exists in Pathfinder.
But yeah, I'm ready to go when you guys are. If we have the potions, the scroll.
Yeah, we got the potions, we got the scroll. Is there
I think
anything
we're
else
good.
we need? Any of the
Uh,
plans? Let me check the bag of holding.
Let's talk about the buffs, because Jacob's got some buffs, and
Yeah.
we want to see which ones we're casting before we go in there, and what's
Well-
things like that.
Well, the meeting, we're not. I thought we weren't attacking directly at the meeting. We were going to do that after.
We're gonna do it after the show.
Yeah.
Is there anything we can cast that's ours?
Haste.
Haste is not
Haste
ours.
is wrong. Not haste. There's another buff I'm thinking of. Fuck. What is it? I know Jacob's cast before.
And of course, his list isn't full.
His
so.
list is
Mage
fucking
armor
weird.
lasts hours per level.
Mage armor. Half the spells aren't fully filled out.
He just casts the transformation spell, turns me into a monstrosity while I watch the play.
Yeah, totally.
That's probably minutes per level. I've got to. Most of those.
That is minutes, I believe.
Yeah,
I think
transformation.
most of the stuff. Yeah.
I checked, but it's not on the sheet.
Then I will. Then I have nothing more to add.
I think I have a buff I could give you.
You might be able to. You might be able to get away with a 10-minute per level one, but it would be very little on the end.
I don't think that's worth it.
Yeah.
Because
Harder.
opera's long.
Yeah.
Well, is the plan to let them go through all through the opera?
I mean, like,
Presumably.
you are going to slip them the message, like,
Yes.
with the plan, probably before the show or something when you meet
I
with
assume
them.
we'll be meeting with her.
Because we basically want to time the show for when the two of them will be on the stage. You can get up and shoot the both of them, and basically that will trigger the whole thing.
But that wouldn't be. They wouldn't be in front
The
of the
stage is
water.
nowhere near the water.
Okay, never mind.
We're probably doing a meet and greet after the show.
This
is
is
what
the-
I'm thinking.
This is the stage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right,
the
right?
stage.
Is
Yeah,
my
that's the stage,
understanding.
basically. Yeah.
Okay,
I'm
then
gonna call- This is stage.
Yeah, I'm thinking we're going to do a meet and greet after the show, and that's when we would have a chance to actually
Stage.
see
Yeah.
the mage too, because she's not going to ever be on the stage.
No.
okay.
And our
So-
crew's gonna be here, so we don't want to start shit while they're here. Because there's a lot of people that could get hurt.
Yeah.
Got it.
And the fact is that luring the mage out also, like, she never emerges anyway, it seems like, because, translucent skin. So
Yeah, she's
getting her to come out anyway is very difficult.
she's all kinds of fucked up.
Mhm.
But if it's part of the plan, she might do it.
Let's see. I'm looking at the bag of holding.
I don't know if there's anything in here specifically that could.
Other than maybe the scroll of fly, if we have to go, fly after the devil. We have 2 of those.
I think that
Potion of haste.
Potion of Haste
shield.
is okay, but everyone's gonna be in haste range anyways.
Yeah. Potion of heroism.
Is your weapon magical, Yaalkol?
Yeah, mine is.
Yes.
Because you don't need the oil of magic weapon, which is kind of useless at this point.
Yep. Basically just a cell.
We're not going to be dealing with archers, so gloves of arrows snaring
Yeah.
isn't really
Um,
needed. The cancer of endless water, flood everyone out.
Like,
weaponize it. To be fair.
honestly, like, Conkabar can cast Good Hope on everybody to help
Yeah.
out. That's minutes per level. He can do that before it. He does have some heroism, so you can actually throw out there too.
Potion of heroism as well.
Yeah.
He could probably cast heroism on everybody, honestly, which is minutes per level. 10 minutes per level, actually.
Heroism's really good in Pathfinder.
I forget what it does.
It's
I'm
plus
looking
2
it up.
morale bonus to attack, saves, and skill checks.
Oh, nice. And good.
Really good.
Yeah, duration 1 minute per level, 1 living creature per level, no 2 which are more than 30
Yeah,
feet
Good Hope.
apart.
Good Hope is really good. It gives a good morale bonus to everybody. Heroism gives a also morale bonus. So I think it would.
Yeah,
stack.
so they wouldn't stack.
I thought Good Hope was luck bonus, but I guess it's morale. I kept
Yeah,
for some
plus 2
reason.
morale on pretty much everything.
There was a spell that was luck, but I can't remember what it was, and I didn't give it to him.
We could technically use the Horn of Fog in this. It does cover a 10-foot square in fog, which would make it difficult for a person to see out of. But again, there's no range people, so we don't really have to worry about that. I think maybe the Potion of Heroism. We could grab that.
I'd say have one of the scrolls of fly just in case.
Yes, I think
you
that's
need
a
to cast it
good
on someone.
idea. But I don't think there's anything else.
The only other thing would be potion
Everything
of
useful has
shield,
kind of
maybe.
been plucked out of the bag of holding already.
What are shocking robes?
Shock robes, I believe they make your electric spells better.
Yeah.
I think they raised the damage by 1 or something.
Gotcha.
Also,
Yeah,
you can-
the only other
the
thing that I
electric-
see that could be useful would be then, like the potion of shield.
Yeah, because shield works weirdly in Pathfinder.
Let's see, shield. I'm looking it up right now.
It's
Shield is an
Yeah,
actual
shield
shield
creates
that
an
you
invisible-
summon.
yeah,
Yeah.
it gives you a shield bonus,
Yeah.
Provides a +4 shield bonus to AC.
which technically is better. than
Yeah.
what it does in 5th.
Because 5th edition is a reaction that just gives a
Yeah.
temporary one.
This
Well,
is just minister level.
Yeah.
I think this because Yaalkol, you don't have a shield bonus, do you? You don't carry a shield, right? You got a big hammer.
I'm
You
sorry.
do.
I mean, I do think I have a shield bonus if I remember correctly. From
I know
something.
I don't.
Whoever doesn't have a shield bonus should just have this potion and drink it. Because I have a buckler bonus.
Yeah, I just have my armor and a dodge bonus.
Potion would only last a minute, though. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, 1 minute, which is
Oh, I don't have a
is a
shield bonus.
combat basically. So you'd have to chug it during the combat.
You can have it. You've been here longer.
I don't see a shield bonus thing. This is-
You're technically you lose
Unless
AC
you-
when you rage, right?
Yeah, I lose 2.
Shield bonus
Gives plus
doesn't
4.
technically go on the sheet because it's stacked with normal AC bonus. You just put it on the AC bonus, but
Okay.
you note that it's a shield, and you will lose it if you do something that's like do it.
I mean, like, with the magical shield, it does its own stuff, so you don't have to worry about
Yeah.
it. 'Cause normally, it's like, it is a specific bonus of something you carry.
You could take it and chug it if you need it then.
Yeah.
Since you lose 2 AC when you rage, then
Good job.
you
I say
gain
it's good for
you
you.
gain +2 instead.
Yep.
All right.
I'll keep dismissal pulled up just to reference when I use it.
I also have it pulled up too.
Okay.
Yep. I think we're good.
Alright. Let me just check some stuff here. Alright.
Do we actually have any manacles?
No.
Okay, I didn't know if we might have them on the ship or something.
You know, in hindsight, selling the manacles of compliance probably was a bad idea for the amount of times we've had to take someone prisoner.
Well, if we want to just try to see if we can get a pair of
I imagine we can
manacles
just get basic manacles.
in town. Yeah, that's what I was
They're
going to say.
just like an adventuring item, right?
Yeah, I'm
So
pretty
what
sure.
what are you going to what information are you going to provide on the note you are slipping?
Okay. Right. So, definitely the plan of like they're gonna get fake shot and they're gonna dramatically fall into a pit here, like where we'll meet to get that set up. Do we want to include the whole spiel about dismissing the devil? Because I don't know if they necessarily need to know that. The plan's quite simple. It could probably all fit on a single piece of paper.
Yeah, I think just tell them about the parts that matter to them.
Yeah. Where do we want them to row to?
I mean, they could row out to our ship.
Because that's what I'm thinking. I think we should have our ship pick them up.
Well, we could even have. I mean, if we're gonna have them fall, into the water, we could even have a rowboat with 2 of our crew down there, ready to take them over to our ship.
Because we can take them to our ship and then take them somewhere else so they can get a boat and just fuck off. Because they'll be going near-ish to Quent. We can drop them off at Quent and then they can get a boat and leave. So I think we should include details about that, so they're not blind to what we're doing. Anything else?
A common set of manacles is 15 gold.
Yeah, easy enough.
And we could also even get fetters as well, which is another 15. Those are ones that go around the ankles.
It's probably a good idea. But yeah, I think as for them, the plan of me fake shooting them down a hole, and then fake shoot down the hole. The boats can take them to our boat, and then we will drop them off at Quent so they can catch a boat there and go off to where they want to go. Because I think they wanted to go to Ustalav, which is pretty far away.
Question: are we doing any kind of food thing with them afterwards?
I don't know.
That they don't really do private shows, so you could suggest that or something like that.
Yeah.
Because if we could suggest that, maybe we could get something that they could slip into his food.
True, but they would have to have that kind of on hand because we're giving them this note.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, we
At,
would have
at
to
the
be.
private show.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
The more layers we add to this plan, the more likely it is to fail as well.
Yeah, I was just trying to. If it was something we would have been able to bring up before.
I think that personally, he's a barbarian. Poisons are unlikely to work. But I think, so getting fake shot down hole, that there will be some people there to catch them. They'll get rowed to our ship. They can hide out there, and then they will be taken somewhere nice and lovely. I'll point where they can probably get another ship, and we'll probably just pay for their other ship, honestly. Because they can take a ship to the mainland, which would be like Varesia, and go from there. So I'm remembering my map of this cursed-ass world correctly.
I could bring up the Galarian.
So I don't remember. I only really remember like half of the Inner Sea region.
There's a lot of countries, so it's very hard to remember all.
I don't exactly remember. I know Ustalav borders a big-ass lake.
It does. I can't pick up the Galarian world map, but I can pick up the Inner Sea region world map. The Lake in Carthrin. It's north of Lake in Carthrin.
Yeah, they'd have to go to Varesia. And then they can go from Varesia to Lastwall and then to the Ustalav.
Yeah. Certainly that's far enough away from Chelix.
Yeah, it'd be pretty unlikely for Chelix to catch them at that point.
Yeah.
And if people think they're dead, they're not going to be searching for them either.
And Ustalav is technically not really under the Chelaxian radar. It's far enough north and has its own problems, you know.
It's just the world wound.
Yeah.
It's also full of undead.
I hate things full of undead.
Got this big angry lich guy that some call keeps trying to bring back. Actually, that happened a year ago in this world, I believe.
Yeah, and he did get defeated again, but it was kind
Got
of
defeated. But in like 20 years, the other adventure path with him will happen.
oh, that's right. They failed to raise him this time, but the other adventure path where they do raise him and some shit
Iron's
happens.
Grasp, and they blow up Last Wall.
Yeah.
Just completely destroy it.
Just to point out things, once you fire, we need to be ready with the dismissal,
Yes.
and we need to be ready with trying to calm the trying to intimidate the barbarian.
Yes. It is a multi-step plan. Mine's the easiest part.
Yeah, because soon as you set things in motion by shooting, that's
Yes.
going to set everyone else off.
Yeah.
Although
Yep.
the good thing is that probably should make the demon come down.
Yeah, and what we can do is, like, because he's invisible.
Yeah.
After Sir Jacob and I can just dismiss, like, excuse ourselves. See invisibility, come back in. Because see invisibility lasts a fucking long time. It is 10 minutes per level. We're level 11. It'll last a long ass time.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna empty my flask of whiskey and pour my see invisibility potion.
That's a
in it.
good plan. Don't need the bottle. But yeah, I think that is the plan, the idea. I think.
Because no one's gonna think it's suspicious of me taking a swig out of my
Well,
flask.
they don't exactly offer food and drink here.
They don't. It's true.
So if anyone else has flasks, that might be a smart thing to do.
I imagine
Or a water
Yaalkol might have
container
a
or something.
flask.
Or a water pouch or whatever, you know.
Yeah, Yaalkol definitely has a water skin he can drink from. Just pour the potion in that.
Yeah, it's not like you can't refill refill it with water later.
Yeah, it's not like you're gonna ruin your water skin with potion.
Now my water tastes all potiony.
Now every
That's
time I
chemically
drink,
backed aftertaste. Could somebody please cast prestidigitation on this?
no, for the next week, every time you take a sip of your water, for a second you think you see something.
Just seeing things.
Just out of the corner of your eye.
I swore I saw something over.
Ooh.
You just start. It's just like Bloodborne when you have highest insight or whatever.
Oh god, yeah.
You start seeing shit, man.
Yeah.
Start seeing the real world around you. Yaalkol looks up and sees towering figures over him throwing polyhedral shapes.
No. Just have an existential dread moment. I'm like that. It's like that picture from the Lighthouse movie with Willem Dafoe, just looking up desperately to the camera. It's just Yaalkol.
Exactly.
So you're shooting, which will probably be like a surprise thing.
That'll be my surprise, quote unquote. Because I have a pistol.
Yeah.
It's a revolver.
Okay.
Which then that'll probably put us into combat, and then we have to see how the rest of it plays out.
Yes.
So, okay. How are you getting them, both of them, next to the hole on their own, separate, for the surprise I shoot you to start everything off?
We could put on the note that maybe we could have a meet and greet with just the
officers.
With just the officers.
That would be something maybe you
and
could discuss with them directly.
Yes.
Like, arrange.
That doesn't really need to be in the note. That can be we can just talk about that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you could mention it in the note that we're going to be asking about that, so they're ready to say, those two can be agreeable already about it.
True.
Because we're explaining that we're going to need those two in front of the water for the plan. So
yeah.
We can let them know
certainly,
that. Yeah.
like, over here, like, you could
Yeah,
have...
over here would be pretty decent.
Like, over in this area, like, the chairs and tables out of the way, and your
Yeah, like somewhere around here, yeah.
Yeah. That opens up the plan a lot more. So, okay. So, your plan, have the show. Post-show, do you want to have some kind of, like, food thing, like you, like, invite them out or something, and, like, send a bunch of your, like, bring a bunch of your crew to, like, some places to eat or drink nearby and stuff like that?
That thing Yaalkol would want to do? Give the crew a treat?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
They're good peoples.
Because, certainly, I'm going to tell you, probably easy to convince a barbarian man to get some free food and drink.
Yeah, because he could also fuck off, and then we could do other stuff.
Well, we need him to see them die.
We technically don't need him to see it. We need to convince him that it happened.
That's true. You just need to convince him that it happened.
Yeah.
But you don't know how easy he is to trick.
No, we have no idea. It'd be better if we could see, if he could see it, but we could lure him away and then just fight the devil.
Mm-hmm.
And then deal with him when he comes back.
Very true.
It can also be done because, assumedly, Nightshade is assumedly some kind of illusionist because she puts on stage show with effects.
Yeah.
She could make an illusion of them just, like, dead somewhere. Or, like, floating in the water dead. Right? And then he might see that, or, like, some blood here bleeding over there so he could go investigate and see it.
I will tell you, him seeing them there, that's not interacting. Having him have blood here, he might interact with it. So, like, if you wanted to do that, like, I'm going to use Conkabar. Conkabar might say, like, I know illusions. That would be interacting. If you want to do something like that, I would put actual blood there.
Yeah, we could just get fake blood.
You know, like...
Or real blood, rather. And then put it on the floor.
He is probably not an expert on...
Someone else's blood.
What blood is this thing from? You know?
I mean, everything humanoid vaguely bleeds red.
Yeah.
We could go to a butcher and ask for some pig's blood or something.
Yeah.
Honestly, yes. It's the same thing. He's not going to be able to identify blood
easy enough.
Yeah.
We can get some blood, and we're gonna put on a show, guys. We're getting involved in a show. Meanwhile, these two just fuck off on a boat.
Yeah, and then we just have to deal with...
We do have to kill the devil first.
We'd have to we could kill the devil while the barbarian's not there, or maybe dismiss it.
Or maybe dismiss
But,
it.
you know, if the dismissal doesn't work, then we're not dealing with two enemies at once.
Yeah.
Okay. So the current version of the plan seems to be this. You have the show. After the show, you invite the barbarian in the cast out to drink some food. You have slipped a note to the diva, and we can have, like, basically her support, you know, rather than her going, she stays behind with Nightshade, because Nightshade's not going to want to go. But, like, tell the, you know, the barbarian, go ahead, you know, why don't you do that, represent us? Because, honestly, he's kind of a horrible, murderous jerk, but...
Yeah.
Again, free food and drink, kind of, probably in a nice place, would kind of really convince someone.
And that's what we could have Revia doing, so it makes sense as Revia's not here.
Yeah. You know, he's a little wise, he's okay smart, but again, like, you know, honestly, he doesn't suspect anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And anyway, so he goes off. You then basically either, I guess, slip away your core group of this thing, you know, or, you know, something that you break away, come back here, murder a devil, arrange for the deaths, have probably, like, Nightshade and the other down below here on the boat hidden, so Nightshade's making an illusion in the water of them dead, kind of like lying there with some blood. Have probably the lots of you kind of like, I guess, hiding nearby in rooms. He comes in, sees the blood, the devil's gone, he sees the bodies, you surprise him, you waylay him in some way, and then, send him away. Do I understand the plan?
And we're buying the shackles and fetters, too, in town.
To cuff him. Cuff him, boys.
Cuff him, boys. Oh.
That way, once he's subdued, at least he's then restrained better than just rope or something.
Shackles are harder to break.
Okay. All right. So, very easily we can get this first part done here. You can go and, go to the show in a couple of days. You can arrange. You've already arranged for it. Your crew comes. You probably bring almost everybody, leaving a few behind to set up a boat while the show is going, to have it arranged to be not directly under the hole, but underneath the building, kind of like hidden.
Out of sight.
Out of sight. And ready. So the show goes on. It's another wonderful play. It's the one based on the play that you had found, the opera that you'd found before. So it's their version of that. It is very well performed and written, as she said that she had a version of it. So, how do you want to slip a note to someone at the beginning of the show? Just use some sleight of hand, because honestly, she's probably there greeting people at the door.
Yeah.
I get a +9 to sleight I had.
I get a cool 6.
Now, Gorebeard will be around also, but probably not meet and greeting. He's not the type.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he might not see something.
I mean, I could try it.
Mm-hmm.
Someone could distract Gorebeard.
True, someone could try to talk to him while this is going on.
Yeah.
That's true. Is there anybody in particular you would want to send to do that?
That's a good question. Not Jacub. Jacub already pissed him off once.
Jacub pisses everybody off, though.
Kinda does, yeah. He's an awkward lad.
Mm-hmm.
No, Jacob's
I was gonna say, although that might distract him even more.
It might get Jacub thrown out of the building.
Wow.
And or murdered.
Yeah. We got Revia distracted.
Nice boy. Will not murder him.
Revia could probably distract him in some way.
Yeah. Theoretically.
You could also use a bar.
There's only 2 charismatic people in this party who do talking a lot, right?
There's me too.
Yeah, you.
But I'm also, if I'm going to hand over the note,
you and Revia are the 2 charismatic people. Revia's fucking gone.
Yeah.
So we might just rely on the bard boy.
If you ask Conquerbar, he'll be like, "Don't worry, I can take care of this. I have myself." As he kind of like prims his hat a little bit, a plan.
Oh God.
He'll go over and talk with the person. Alright. If you want to roll your sleight of hand to see how slight it is.
Yeah, let's hope for a good roll for the first roll of the session.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start out with just
Look at
let's see the I'm gonna roll this d20 here and see what it is. Okay. Okay. And I'm gonna roll something by Conquerbar. I'm gonna roll that.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's
Nice.
pretty good. So I will tell you, if Conquerbar had distracted him, the barbarian would have met your sleight of hand check.
Yep. Sounds about right.
He has perception.
He's a perceptive lad, I imagine.
Yeah.
He's always watching people.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
We'll watch you, boy.
But Conquerbar, actually goes up to him and kind of talks to him. He's like, I did want to talk to your wonderful diva at this place. I'm somewhat of a performer myself, but I especially wanted to talk to you. You see, the singing aspect of my voice is wonderful. I've never been quite an actoire. And from what my fellow crewmates say, you seem to have an expertise in that skill. The ability to emote your body with more than just your voice. And he's basically going to, like, puff up the man, you know, and, like, you know, compliment him on his acting skills, and do that kind of thing.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
Which honestly is true, because Conquerbar has performed Sing, and that's it.
Yep. He's a singer.
Yeah.
He's the front man.
He's frontman.
He kind of is, yeah.
He does have plus 20 to perform Sing, if I would roll that.
Makes sense.
Wow.
He has 4 ranks, and his charisma is a 23.
I only get plus 11 to my dance.
Mm-hmm.
Sad. I get plus...
Unless I'm wearing my costume, then I get a plus 16.
I had a cool plus -1 to all perform checks.
Mm-hmm. All right. So you successfully slipped a note, and which Isyana, I'm never going to pronounce her name correctly. I'm just going to go for whatever I pronounced as. Sanwin? God.
Sure.
Such a...
Just got a Chelik's name.
They hate me. Yeah, anyway, Samhain, or whatever, will probably, honestly, just kind of keep the note in hand to check later. So, the performance goes on. It's a wonderful performance, and afterwards, you know, honestly, because your crew does not know the plan. They're just there for a show. You're like, hey, guys, you've done a good job. You know, we want to put on a show. This is an excuse to do it. As far as they knew is that probably Aranex hired you guys on to come over here. That's all they might know. You know, the general crew. They don't know what they were doing. You know, the exact details of it. You know. So that's...
You're not going to spread that around the entire crew either.
No.
I think the most trusted of the crew got put on the boat down below.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably my Marines, actually.
It's probably, honestly, Landless and Harsk. Honestly...
I hope he has pants on this time.
He does! Harsk is stealthy, and so is Landless. So honestly, they're probably both down there. You know?
Yeah, I'd hope if he's picking up 2 ladies, he has a pair of pants on.
Look, you know, when it comes to business, he wears pants.
He's very professional, however, he does like to lounge around and not do any work on the ship.
He honestly, you know, when it comes to fighting and, you know, actually being, like, in combat, he's very professional.
Yeah.
Everything else, no.
That's the great thing about all of my Marines is they don't do anything on your ship. They're just there.
I mean, I think you
Getting
gave
paid.
you gave Landless and Lucian actual jobs.
They have, like, actual jobs, yeah.
Yeah, Serena and Regina probably just hang around together and, like, honestly, probably make friends with just random people on the ship. Harsk drinks a lot.
Got drinking buddies everywhere.
Yeah. Harsk drinks a lot and learns everything's secrets.
Yeah. He's got all these secret holes in the ship he goes through. All the dwarf-sized holes.
He knows all and sees all.
Damn dwarf holes.
Yeah. He knows when you are sleeping and he knows when you are awake.
He's Santa?
Except he's Santa except drunk and he doesn't deliver toys.
He steals your secrets instead.
Okay, if we talk about different Santas, because if he's Santa, I'm thinking about he's just not delivering toys.
Anyway, okay. I will say, when you put up a proposition afterwards, it's getting kind of later at night, but you're like, we want to continue the celebration with some drinking and food. It doesn't take a lot to convince our good friend, Mr. Trench, Gorebeard Trench. First name actually Gorebeard because they didn't give me another one.
Man, his mother must have really loved him.
Gory beard.
Or he just changed it and no
Little
one knows
baby
his actual
Gorebeard.
name.
No, I like to think he just was born with a beard full of blood.
Full beard.
Full beard, just bloodied.
I just every time I look at this face, it's just like
He's so strange. Man.
there he is again. He's just the
That's
blood,
some wet blood.
just he
It's not
never
even dry.
he never cleans it out. He just doesn't.
That's just so unsanitary. He's gonna get a disease.
Who says he doesn't already have several?
Yeah,
God damn.
he just keeps making sports saves.
Ah, making that face.
It burns in my teeth.
I was gonna roll this here. See what I roll. It's okay. Roll. I'm just checking something here. Okay. So like you proposition that, and so Asana would be like, I would love to, but honestly, it's been a long day for me, and I've could use some rest. Honestly, I know that our local mage, who you have inquired about before, isn't really interested in social events like this, and probably would like to keep some company. But Trench, my friend, perhaps you can go with them though this time. Enjoy some drink, some relaxation. We can hold down the fort here until you get back. He'll kind of like definitely raise an eyebrow, and then like you see him mull it over for a second and look like hear her words, and then kind of just like okay, shrug it over, and then kind of like you do see him eye up Myste, and then like after like doing that, kind of like looks back at her, kind of shakes his head, like he like maybe he has an understanding. He's not very good at like not telegraphing things if he's not acting, because like
I
that's
feel like I don't know. I can sense motive.
he yeah.
I feel like I don't need to, but I can.
Sure, I'll try it too.
Sure. So that's a really bad roll for me.
I gotta be honest,
Dude.
he's not really like trying to be like very subtle about it. Like you get the feeling that maybe like his language and way of saying says like maybe he thinks that drinking is a good way to like loosen things up, and maybe he'll observe or hear something that could be helpful related to why you are here.
So yeah, that was mainly. Does he recognize me?
Nightshade informed all three of them.
Okay.
You know,
that makes a lot of sense.
because remember, Nightshade recognized you when you first showed up before you talked to them.
Yeah, you got a high treason lady in your theater.
Yeah. So like, you're with a big group of people. They're not assassins, you know, and Gorebeard knows it. But,
Very
like,
clearly not assassins.
honestly, this man could suspect that you're like going to report back to someone, or that what the plan was is to report back to someone. Getting any more extra information would be good, and honestly, yes, again, drinking and enjoying some food might be a great time to learn that information.
Sure, yeah.
So, yeah, he will come along with you as you go off to a local food and drink place and basically take over the building.
Yeah.
Probably cost you a couple $100 gold to do this kind of thing. Because you're basically inserting an entire crew of pirates into a bar.
I mean, I feel like that's fine, right? I could just eat off like 200 gold.
Mm-hmm. It would pay for all the drinks, all the food, you know, everything that's going through a buttload of people.
Nice.
Yeah, probably some of the good stuff too, like not just the average stuff. You know, like break open a decent cask of ale, you know, or like some decent wine bottles for the officers and stuff and things like that.
Man, this is like gonna be one continuous crew because Yaalkol has literally never thrown them a party.
I just basically don't throw parties because
We had one party.
that's right. We had a party when we got the
Most of the crew wasn't involved.
We had a party when Revia got married, but that wasn't really like a party. That was like a business exchange.
Yes. There was probably some food and drinks there, but not like super like
This is
actual
the
party.
first time they've ever had a real captain-sponsored party.
Yeah.
They get drunk on their own dime.
You drunk when I'm not paying you. I feel like they need a couple of parties. We do take them into areas where swaths of them regularly just get obliterated. Like 30 people were killed by a dragon turtle, man. I feel like maybe they need a couple of parties.
Yeah.
You did get a lot of people murdered by like dragon turtles.
Or like Jimmy, he's missing like all of his arms and legs now. You know,
I gotta be honest with you, that makes me super uncomfortable. I keep telling him to retire, but he refuses to. I've offered to pay him.
He's just sitting there like with his his a peg arms and like holding a broom and like kind of moving it back and forth with his mouth a little bit.
One of his arms at this point is a broom.
He's like installed a broom on his arm. As he's walking along on two pegs somehow a little bit. You're like, don't worry about it.
I gotta say, his commitment is impressive. Really, really inspirational.
He's probably like his hair has been burned off, like he's got an eye patch.
He's got terrible teeth.
Looking a bit like Anakin at the end of episode 3.
Anakin meets the God.
Toasty.
I just imagined someone merge Anakin with
Patchy the pirate.
Patchy.
SpongeBob, yeah.
Oh, I was thinking. Okay, not Patchy. I was thinking the four peg-legged pirate from Family Guy.
Oh, I don't know his fucking name.
I don't know
I know
his name.
exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't know his name.
I don't know his name either.
Yeah, that dude.
But I remember the four peg-legged guy, so it's just like that almost.
Oh god, yeah.
But just he's more messed up in the face.
Yeah, and with like a broom arm.
Just horrifically burned.
It's all the dragon turtle scars. Anyway,
No.
so why don't we take our break here, and then we'll figure out you sneaking away to kill a devil, or dismiss it, one or the other. So if you need a snack, drink, or bathroom break, go ahead and get those, and we'll be back in a very little bit here. Just do that.
Huzzah.
Button here, hit this button here, and hit this button here, and welcome back! Alright. So, here's my next question. How are you getting away from the party?
That's an excellent question. How are we getting away from the party? Yaalkol's gonna be the hardest person to get away from this party.
I stand up and say, I need to take a piss.
That's fair.
I mean, you might be the hardest person to...
That's true. People know who I am.
And
But-
I think the Barbarian kind of went to try to get you to be able to get you to talk. That's the big problem.
What is he? Is he looking at me or anything while he's doing all this food and drink shit?
Again, he has no bluff skill, I'm going to tell you.
Yeah.
So
That-
it's probably easy to notice that, like, he's probably keeping an eye out. He's very perceptive. So
Yeah,
like,
the lowest I can roll is 21.
oh god, yeah.
See what he's doing.
Let me check his, he might have to have a charisma. Let me just check here. Oh, no, the actual answer is he has a negative charisma. The fact he's a good actor is all skill points, baby, and proficiency.
That makes a weird amount of sense. He is a barbarian.
He's got plus 10
He's a
to it.
man with a beard full of blood.
He's got a plus 10 to perform act just because of like, skill points.
Shockingly, if I saw a man with an unkempt beard coated in blood, you know what? I wouldn't think this man's probably not charismatic.
Seems like a real people person, honestly.
I'm just going to... I'm going to just be kind of be making myself look like I'm really just drunk, and maybe that can give someone a reason to also leave with me. Like, I think I need to walk him back to the ship. He's had too much.
Is this just a tavern, or does it have an inn attached?
I'm gonna say this one probably because you wanted to go to a place that has a lot of room. Probably just a tavern.
Right, because I have a husband.
Mm-hmm.
We can just, like, go off somewhere together to presumably do married things.
That's true. Conkabar will go up to you and is like, well, there is a choice tool. If you wish for me to continue distracting, this might be a good time for me to continue my questions with him. I would not be able to assist you in any combats. Perhaps, unless I, perhaps except one with Gorebeard himself, I could accompany you back. With Mr.
Alright.
Trench. I accompanied him back to the theater and, came across something, then I could perhaps assist at that point in time. But until then, if you do not wish for my assistance against the devil, I could distract him more.
I think we might be fine against just the devil. What do you guys think? Because this is group decision.
That's fine. If one of you two wants an excuse, like I said, I can play drunk and you could escort me back to the ship.
What about Yaalkol? What does Yaalkol think of this? Or is Yaalkol left to go piss already?
Yaalkol literally just stood up and said, I need to go piss, and then leave.
Okay, well then...
You might really have to. I don't know if that's a lie.
He just doesn't return, too.
He just doesn't come. You just passed out somewhere.
The thing is, like,
Well,
people...
that's why I'm pretending
for
to
a
be
couple
drunk
of
and
minutes,
saying-
for like a little while after, people might start to question and then be like, "Is Captain Yaalkol?
Yeah.
He probably got into a fight with someone."
It's Yaalkol. He's probably been arrested. I think you can just have controversy.
Yeah, that's fine. But I'm just saying, though, if you want an excuse, if anyone asks, you could say that you took me back to the ship because I drank too much.
Yeah.
It's true.
But certainly, Conkabar can strike up a conversation with Mr. Trench and continue to speak with him, about, things about, like, where... Because, honestly, it's kind of knowledge that the art troupe is Schlexian exiles.
Yeah.
That's at least on paper. Again, you've learned more about them. But, Conkabar will pry deeper into it. I'll just kind of use his check from before. He got a really good check, so he can kind of work off of that one. I don't think I really need to roll again. Okay. We head back to the theater.
Okay. Immediately, before going in, I'm gonna cast the invisibility on myself.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first thing I'm gonna do.
I guess Jacub will do the same?
Jacub will do the same, so I'll mark off a second level slot. I will also cast... Is there anything else I need to cast? There actually might be something I should cast. I'll check them first. I will actually also cast... You're round for the I shouldn't cast you yet, actually. I think that's just the one thing I'm getting. I'll cast Weapon of Awe on myself as well.
Okay.
Give myself a nice +1 bonus.
Chester, you're cool. What are you two doing?
On my way there, I'm gonna drink the sea invisibility potion.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm also going to drink my sea invisibility potion. But I'm just going to kind of wait because I went first to see if I can spot them and join up with them.
Yeah. Because it's 10 minutes per level, so it'd be 30 minutes you'd have of sea invisibility.
Yeah.
So it's a very easy to cast ahead of time thing.
What else? I'm just going to see what else. If Jacub wants to do anything else. Not that I will fool this to it. How long this lasts? No, it doesn't have to matter. How long does this actually last? Because this will... Oh my god, of course it's not Protection from evil. Pathfinder. I know the
Minute per
devils
level
are
for
evil.
protections. Minute per
Hey,
level.
that's gonna get cast
Okay.
on probably a few people, honestly, 'cause it's a first level spell. I could probably just cast it on like everyone. I don't think he has communal yet. Which is unfortunate. Again, I don't know what it is. Yeah. At the very least, it'll be cast on 2 melee people. So, Yaalkol and Chester, you'll have protection from evil. It does this. I'm going to put it in the Discord. You can read it, because God forbid it be pingable on the sheet.
Even though just okay. All right.
Get some cool bonuses. I'll cast it on.
Nice.
Just cast it on everyone. Fuck it. Fuck it. We're fighting a devil. We might not need it, but sure.
Okay. Okay. Now here's the important thing. How are you entering the building?
That's an excellent question. How are we entering this building? Because I'm just gonna get for the front door. Honestly, because we're kind of here to fight anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So I think the Yaalkol strategy.
I'm sure they left it open for us.
Yeah.
Nope.
Just windows. Smash a window.
Smash one of the windows. I will tell you, they locked it up because again, remember they're also just in case something happens trying to trick a devil.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, we could break down the door, break a window.
And Gorebeard probably has like keys for like this back door.
He would absolutely have keys. It makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm good at lockpicking.
I'm not trained in disable device.
So no one can use it.
Knock the door down.
That is a form of lockpicking.
It's very loud, but it's possible.
A lesser known form, but a form nonetheless.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of windows are these? Just out of genuine curiosity. Are they openable windows, or are they like not open?
I'd say probably ones on the sides of the building are not really
Yeah, that makes sense.
openable windows. Yeah.
Yeah,
Makes sense for the era that this is
right
meant to be
into
set
the
in.
water.
Yeah.
Like even these ones here probably aren't really openable. They're just sort of like to add light to these rooms here, because a lot of these rooms don't have windows in them anyway.
Yeah. It is. I think if we bust on a door, probably just bust down this way over here. Instead of like the front entrance, we bust on a side entrance.
Okay.
Cause, Gorebeard might just. Sorry. Go ahead.
So I was gonna say it's either that or we pop up through the water.
Actually, you know what? How far was that? How far away was that tavern?
Within like 10 minutes, I'd say.
How long is this chime of opening?
I don't know how loud a chime of opening
I
is.
don't. It doesn't actually say it's loud. Amusingly.
Probably sounds like a chime at least.
Yeah, I imagine it does have a. It is then struck in a clear tone rings forth, but it doesn't say how loud it is. So it does make a noise.
Probably as loud as like you striking a chime normally would be. Not any louder, not any quieter.
That loud, in all honesty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So we could just chime of opening a door.
that works.
That way, less evidence and shit. So he's not immediately suspicious when he's coming in.
Mm-hmm. So you can chime of opening a door and then just enter into the building.
We're gonna have Jacub. Yeah, I assume we'll go Yaalkol just first. Jacub keeping an eye out for Mr. Invisible Man, who is probably not that hard to miss.
I will also keep an eye out too because I have a good perception.
Yeah, just check here.
I don't know how stealthy this guy is.
Without his invisibility, I can check. A little.
A little. Okay.
You just roll this d20.
Well,
Roll this
I guess we
d20.
can. Yeah, roll a d20.
Okay.
Roll some percepts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't roll so great.
19's not great.
Nope.
I have a plus 18. I got a 22.
Jake's got a plus 0, so we're gonna see how this goes. 1.
Wonderful.
Okay.
Already started on great, guys.
Starting out great. So your chime of opening the door, though. Start out with.
I assume Yaalkol's just going in first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll kind of like put yourselves on the map, I guess, through this door, then at least where you would kind of like first enter into.
Oh, are we doing the front door? Okay.
I mean, do we want to do this door?
You can do it
I
at
didn't
that
know
door.
if we were doing the
Up
side
here.
door.
If you want to do it at the side door, go ahead.
Use a side door.
Okay, then put yourselves over by the side door, then, where you would be. I'm just gonna delete Revia for now.
Revia, you're preoccupying a barbarian. Food and drink.
Mm-hmm.
You can clean morale up.
So, give me a second here. Okay. All right. So, you kind of move your way inside, and I'll tell you, none of you see the devil.
That makes sense. We did roll really badly.
Yeah. These are not the correct things I want to use. There we go. That's the one.
God, we got 1, 2, and 4.
It was real. Oh, it's a sad bunch of rolls.
All right. Kind of stepping out from like up towards the front door here will be what looks to be a town guard.
Oh, this.
Excuse me, sirs, madams. What's your names? Move along. How did you get in here?
Move along.
Well, speak up.
Oh, criminal scum.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
Violated
Response
the
to us
law.
breaking into here.
Just look like a real man.
It looks like a guard.
Fair enough.
It looks like one of the guards from the town. Other than that, Well, speak up. I want to hear your names. Look, this building is under the personal protection of Lord Edmond himself.
Well, that's bullshit. We know that much.
So speak up, tell me who you are, and then get your asses out of here. Seems like someone left a door open when they shouldn't have.
Right. Who wants to handle this one? Because I know what I want to do. Maybe the talkie person should maybe handle it. Wink, wink.
Yeah,
There's two.
I'm trying to think what the fuck to say.
I'm violent. Yaalkol's violent. Jacob's dumb.
I mean, obviously.
So why aren't we just like going into action? Let me ask that first.
I don't know.
Is there any reason we don't just go, oh, bang bang?
'Cause we don't know if this guy's a real
Okay.
guard or not.
I'm
There's no
gonna
single
I'm gonna
reason.
roll a diplomacy, and I'm gonna say, oh, we had a private showing earlier, and we left something behind. We know the owners though.
Okay, make a diplomacy check.
What? These rolls, man.
Actually, that's not a
Well,
diplomacy
that's
check.
not a-
Honestly, that's a bluff check. I'm sorry,
Oh,
I needed
yeah,
a bluff
true.
check. Because,
Same roll.
same roll. Okay.
I
got
get
it.
the same bonus too.
I'm gonna
Exact
hit
same
this
roll,
first
baby.
and then look up something.
Oh God.
Nice.
Well,
I mean, we
now
do
look
know
up
the
something.
owners.
Oh!
No, I don't think, it's going to be hard. Hard to beat a 23 in Pathfinder, yeah.
I'm gonna have to tell you, its sense motive is a lot.
I mean, Nah, what do you mean? It's clearly a 23 is the highest
Look,
DC.
I forgot. I could have actually clicked on the sheet. I'm just gonna click on this sheet.
I get a
I'll
It
take the
still has
20.
like a plus fucking yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I figured this fucker had. This fucker's as able to send people as me.
Yeah, he's just like. Maybe you did leave something here. Doesn't matter. Get out of here now, or else.
I'll take another look around.
Okay. You really don't. He seems to be the only guy here. Erik seems quiet otherwise.
Erik seems quiet. Let me roll a perception check.
Sure, if you want to take a moment to roll another one.
Damn, I'm so
I'm-
wow. These rolls are so bad
I'm
today.
sus on this, so I'm going to also roll a perception check.
I mean, there's gonna be about 5 seconds where I just shoot this guy.
Check here because I already have a stealth here just to make sure. Oh, yeah, no. Neither of you still see nothing. Nothing at all. Anyway, he's gonna then yell out, "Invasion, crooks! In our Lord's name!" As he draws his weapon, away from this place.
I just shoot him with my pistol.
Okay. Make an attack roll. Go ahead and shoot at him.
Blammo.
Okay. I'm going to need you to roll me a d20.
Alright. Do you need a bonus attached to this as well?
For now, no. We'll see what you roll.
That's an 8. Do you need a
Oh,
bonus?
God.
I'm going to have to look up a bonus.
Yeah, that's pretty high.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, well, yeah, Misty, you will be able to tell it's an illusion.
Yeah, so in Infernal, I'm gonna just shout out, "Enough with your games, devil, get down here and face us."
Alright, let's see here. Then I'm gonna just figure out what this does, because he's gonna
Fuck this
do
devil.
this first.
Kill this bitch.
Alright. Mm-hmm. What are all of your alignments?
I'm neutral.
I'm chaotic.
true
Oh,
neutral.
sugar. Hold on. I just
Chaotic
pushed
neutral.
back. I'm chaotic good.
Oof.
Okay.
But if I have to make a saving throw,
Jacub
I
is
am going to be using charm.
Jacub is chaotic neutral as well.
He might just use that one. It's more logical. Like, it's so interesting. Like, you know,
So I think I know what that ability might be.
No. He could blow up good things or chaotic things, and I'm like, it's a pirate game. Why wouldn't he use chaos? It's so much more logical than the good one. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Watch
cast.
everything get blowed up.
You're getting Order's Wrath.
Mhm.
So I have to see his caster level here. On his
I'll
sheet.
be ready with the save.
Okay, caster level that. So, 3 of you are chaotic, 1 of you is just true neutral. The 3 of
I'm
you.
true neutral.
So you will take half damage and not be affected by the special ability of it. So let me roll some dice here. None of you. So I will need will saves from all of you.
Okay, I'm using Charmed Life, so I give myself a +5 bonus on this roll.
Okay.
Let me see if Jacub has any weird Arcanist shit.
Oh.
I don't think he does. This one just to make sure. No. Okay. So I'll just roll Wisdom
A
save.
30!
Will save, rather.
Yes.
Well, ammo. 20.
Okay. And I will need one from you, Misty, too. It does matter.
Oh.
So you can take quarter damage.
21.
Okay. Check it's
Like garbage.
So
I actually rolled a 19.
all of you will make it, fortunately. Meaning that 3 of you will take 11. Misty will take 5. Yes. And none of you will be dazed. I guess also because Unholy Blight does worse things. But
How much? 11 for the people who take half?
yes, and for a quarter it'd be 5.
Jacob take a big hit off of Jacob. Jeez.
Yeah. And then I will open up this nice initiative tracker, and I'm just gonna add. Let's just put someone up in. He's not. You still don't know where he is, because hey, spell-like abilities don't trigger anything.
That's true.
So
Oh, 34, baby.
That was a shit roll.
let's go roll this guy's initiative.
I rolled a 6.
21.
All right. So, Misty, you're up.
All right.
His initial actual surprise was the
Okay.
unholy blight on top of all of you.
Makes sense. Okay. This is gonna be a bitch
Or,
because
sorry,
I
Warcraft.
don't know if I can see this fucker. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Move over to here. Might be bad decision, but I'm gonna take another look.
Okay.
So I'm gonna roll this here. Perception, it'll probably fail, and that's 25. That's probably good.
And not enough to beat what his
Yep.
previous stealth was. He has
I
not
think
broken his
that's-
stealth from earlier.
I think that's my turn.
Mm-hmm.
It's an action to do that.
What do you want Jacob to do?
Honestly, Jacob is not a how you would say.
Is he just
Perceptive
waiting
individual.
to be? Is he just waiting to cast?
No, what Jacob's gonna do is he's gonna cast haste.
He can haste your team.
Jacob's gonna move to like here, and that means everyone should be in hasted range. Yes, so everyone is hasted now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Haste is added.
Let me just see what this guy does.
Of course, Jacob doesn't have haste.
Mm-hmm.
Just put it in manually.
There's some like evil cackling, as honestly he's going to leap from above down to here to murder a big guy. And as he leaps down, he says, "Lord Atiman sends his regards, fools. Now die at his command." Anyway, I'm just gonna. God, I keep forgetting they don't enter this correctly in these sheets. So let me just do that quickly. Cool. Now it should be correct. Hi.
Oh, he's not as big as I thought he would be.
No, he's only medium-sized.
I thought for some reason, I thought they were large.
No. So you're cool. What's your AC?
My AC is I haven't raged yet, so
That's 36.
AC 25 right now.
Okay.
So that's going to be a hit-a-roni.
Let me just check something here. Oh yeah, okay. I just wanted to make sure he didn't have to worry about it. His damage reduction absorbed the falling damage, so he could just leap down.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He just kind of dropped down from above and then just started clawing at. Yeah, you're cool.
Ouch.
I will need then from you 2 will saves first. Let's see. You got an 18 and a 29. Let me check these DCs. Okay. You are frightened. But he's also doing something called holding on to you. That one might. He's got an extra plus 4 to that for grappling. Does a 39 hit your CMD?
39 absolutely hits.
Okay, so you are currently filled with terror. You are frightened for him for 4 rounds. But he's got a hold of you.
That's actually pretty bad.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah. Wait, hold on, let me check. You're protected from evil. Hold on.
That might make a
read
difference.
+2 resistance, deflection bonus to AC, +2 resistance bonus on
Second
saves.
bonus.
Did you have any resistance bonus to saves from before? Did you have a cloak of protection or not?
I did, so that one.
Well,
Yeah,
the
I
bonus
have
might
a,
make a difference.
Yeah.
I believe I have a cloak of.
Let me double check
resistance.
my cloak because I.
My cloak of resistance is only +1.
Yeah, mine's +2, so.
So it would increase it to a 19, which is unfortunately not enough.
Okay.
It-
I just want to make sure.
I will tell you, it was pretty close though. But unfortunately,
Yeah, because it's a circle around Jacub, is the protection circle currently. 'Cause it can move with the subject.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see because some of these might come up. Blah, blah, blah.
Well, you can't really get away from him very well, Yaalkol, because he's
Yeah.
got a hold of you.
Yeah.
But that was his turn.
I don't think anything will come up regarding Frighten.
Yeah.
Just had to make sure.
But Chester, what do you want to do?
Well, at the moment we're fighting, so
Yes.
I will step up.
I'll pop this out so everybody can see it again, and I'll show you guys again. Yeah, that's what this thing looks like.
It's like pretty off. Mostly the face is awful.
Yeah, it's this kind of bestial, spined monstrosity to just kind of almost kind of step down. And honestly, you probably were flat-footed for the first hit anyway because he was invisible. But so he almost there was this thumping noise, and then all of a sudden out of nowhere he just appeared in front of Yaalkol. But you saw invisibility, so it didn't really matter, So he leapt down.
And I will hit him. I'm going to use Precise Strike.
Okay.
I get extra damage.
Yep. He is not immune to precision damage.
That's 3 attacks, so let's see what I can do.
Ooh. That's some good snacks.
Ooh, and a confirmed crit.
Let me check here.
17's gonna confirm.
The third attack is the only one that will hit, and it will not confirm.
Okay.
That checks, yeah.
But I will roll something here because you have to deal with. As you hit into him, you will take 10 damage from spikes kind of tearing at your hand.
Yeah.
Yep.
But also, I am also going to spend a panache point
So,
to double the precision damage.
okay. So, is the damage on the sheet the damage that is with the precision damage or not?
No.
Okay.
So it would be another, since I'm doubling, another 18 damage.
So it'd be 35 total.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good total.
It does look as it absorbs some of your damage, aka you don't overcome its damage reduction, but certainly you went over it and did some extra damage. You actually did some damage to it. You're cool. You're held and very frightened.
Take a penalty to hit it.
So yeah, I can attack it because I can't move. So
Yeah.
I'm going to rage, and attack.
Yeah, I believe with frightened you can.
I just double checked the conditions. It says that if you can't run, that you can fight.
Yes, you take a -2 to your attack.
Okay.
Which said I since he's grappling, I
Yes,
can't.
and which you couldn't use your hammer though. Remember, you'd have to use one of your one-hand
You
weapons.
got teeth, right?
I can also just use my trident.
You do have the trident.
Oh, better.
The trident is a very good in case of grappling weapon.
Yeah. So here's my trident. Boom.
From Hell's Heart, you miss.
Does that include the -2 or not?
That's all included. Yeah.
Okay. Then the
This is-
last one would indeed hit though.
I would make it do the Zool thing. I don't think that he can fail. It's like a DC 16. Hold on, I gotta find it.
He could roll a 1.
You could roll a 1.
Yeah, let's see what is a fort save, I believe.
There's a fort save, I believe. Yeah, I think it's a fort save. Almost certainly.
Oh no.
Wherever that's entered in.
What's the trident called?
I accidentally deleted it. Oh wait, hold on.
I've got it. Oh, you got it?
Okay. Here we go. Okay. So you're basically dealing him dex damage, though.
DC 16 fort
Fucking he fails.
He fails, baby. He's slowed.
He's
Yeah,
rolled a
he
1.
Takes the deck damage.
Roll a d4.
Oh shit, that's good.
That's good.
Yes.
All right, Misty, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna delay my turn until Jacob's.
Okay,
Until after Jacob. I'm gonna
Jacob.
put myself at a 22.
All right.
Jacob's gonna try the thing.
Okay.
He's
I'm
gonna
gonna
think the
pull
thing.
it up.
Just
Get him.
edit this
They
quickly.
will save. Jacob's gonna do a thing. Is it now? It's DC 18.
We pray.
DC 18 to yeet this thing back to hell, or 20% chance to somewhere else.
Oh,
Okay.
Besmara, give us your guidance and
He
wisdom.
saved.
He saves.
Roll it down.
Damn it.
Damn it.
Mm-hmm. He used up his 1 on the freaking trident.
Yeah.
He had a decent chance of failing that too. Just a good roll on that one.
Yeah.
I can live.
That's Jacob's turn.
Mhm.
Alright, well, now we fight.
He's technically gonna move as well,
Okay.
and move kind of spread out a bit.
Okay.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Before we keep going, I was supposed to take damage from hitting him. I think.
You were.
Yes.
Good point.
1d8 plus a thing.
13.
It might be half because of your stuff, right? Because you're mad.
I think it
No,
takes
it-
less. Slightly.
I just have base
Oh, you
DR2
just have
to
base.
everything
Okay.
because I
That's
have base,
still pretty good.
and that's raging or not. So
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yep. Okay, Misty, what are you doing? So you held your action.
Drag me up to above the boy in the turn order so it doesn't go off you.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm gonna just unload into this fucker.
Okay.
I'm gonna move a little bit first. Go to here. Now I'm gonna unload into this fucker. So I'm gonna click. I'm gonna deadly shot as well.
get him.
These are all against touch.
They will hit.
I got a third because of haste, right?
Yes.
16 probably misses.
16 will hit his touch.
Yeah. I'm gonna Bane as well.
Okay.
I think I can only Bane once per turn.
I don't know if it's a round or per
Let me
attack.
check.
I can't remember for Inquisitor.
Oh, I'm gonna check real fast. Okay, Inquisitor. Blah, blah. Oh, I just give it to the weapon.
So it is for the turn.
Yeah, so... What is my roll?
It'd be +2 to attack and +2d6 per 1.
Okay, so it's a lot of d6s.
It'll be 66. Just roll it as 2d6 3 times, though, because it's 3 attacks.
because of the DR and stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so first round, that's bad, not bad, not bad.
Okay. I should have probably said 2d6 + 2, but I can do the math.
Yeah.
Anything else you're adding to the damage with
I
this?
believe that is all I can do.
Okay.
For damage.
So it would have been 21. Let me make note of that. Second one would have been 9 plus 8, which would be 17. I can make note of that. Third would have been 17 plus 7, which would be 24. I can make note of that. Okay.
I'm bad player. +1 to all attacks as well, because I'm within 30 feet of him.
Okay.
For the damage. So he takes an additional 3 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna roll this thing here. What's your CMD, Yaalkol?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, 30 was the DC. No, 32.
He does have +4, remember, to grappling.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's using his special maneuver called Impale, which rather than just try to claw you, he basically takes you and goes just shoves you onto his spikes on his body.
We can pay to resurrect you again, it's fine.
So I will
Keep
roll
provided
this
doesn't,
damage. Take 24 damage. As he just kind of impales you into his spikes and kind of just gets you stuck more onto him.
Really wish that cool banish worked.
You and me both.
I mean, like, honestly, slowing him was really great, but he only does one thing in a turn when he's got a hold of someone, so, like...
Yeah, we don't have a healer.
I mean, it will make it that, like, if he does drop you cool, he'd only claw someone once then, because he only can do that while slowed.
Yeah. How's that cool looking? That's... Yeah.
Alright, Chester.
Oh,
I was gonna say I've taken about 60 something odd damage.
Yeah.
really only one thing I can do, so precise strike again.
I don't know how much HP this guy has. This is gonna be a long fight.
And
Long and painful for Yaalkol.
Not
critical.
That confirms.
yes! And I will spend another panache point.
Okay.
Do double, so another plus 18.
That would... Does that critical, your panache thing, is precise
No.
damage? Because it's not...
Precise does not critical.
I just wanted to make
It's not
sure.
critical.
I think there's like a
Yeah.
theater ability that allows
There's a feat chain for it.
yeah. So that equals to 51 damage.
Yep.
Okay. So that's a lot of damage that you just did there.
Yeah.
Good work. Hey, yeah, cool.
What does it do back to me?
Oh, I have to do damage too. That's right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I feel so
Only
bad.
7.
Oh, hey.
Okay. I'm at 99.
Yeah.
Can I still attack?
Oh, you could do your thing again. I mean, it's just more damage it dealt to you. You're just stabbed a bunch of times. One of those will hit.
I will
5.
use another one of my my Zools.
Oh yeah, and I got the panache I spent back this round because I critical.
Well, roll your d4.
He's slowed. That was what the DC effect was for. It wasn't for the save.
He always will take the dex damage.
But he
if
can
he
roll against the save for the slow each
For
round.
the slow, yeah.
Fuck.
Why can't he fail the good one?
Well, he's slowed again.
Take these. Take
Well,
these, baby. I'm just slowly calcifying him.
Your blood solidifying on him and slowing him down.
At this rate, we won't need the fake blood we bought, the animal blood. We'll just use yours.
Uh-huh.
It's everywhere. He spilled the blood everywhere, Yaalkol.
Okay.
What the fuck?
And it's near the water.
Jacob. Does Jacob want to do anything?
Let me see what Jacub can do.
I will tell you, the wounds you gave looked like it did injure it a bunch. Chester, you did a really good hit it.
I'd hope so with that much damage.
Yeah.
Man, I really wish I had a full list.
I actually wanted to attack me because then I could try to stop his attack and attack it back.
What is that spell that Jacub always uses? Monstrous Physique or something?
Yes. It's monster transformation. Go, go,
Yeah.
go.
Look it up real fast. What fucking level can you cast this at? Right, okay. Man. It's not really worth casting that right now.
I was gonna say, you're gonna turn your cool into a monster.
It's
That's
not really
impaled
worth
on
it,
him.
honestly. What wands does this dude have? Oh, I have an idea. Let's get weird. Let's get weird.
Well, also, at least we're
Let's
doing dex
do it.
damage to him, which should be hurting his AC.
It is. I've been marking that off.
I do have a mechanics question. What are this thing's tags for spells effects? It's outsider, but does it have any tag beyond outsider?
Oh, it does. It
I
has a
didn't know
whole
that was
list of
possible.
those. It's a
One of
devil.
them humanoid.
It's not humanoid.
Okay, that's the main
Yeah.
thing.
Humanoid would be a type, not a subtype. Its subtypes
Yeah.
are the obvious ones: devil, evil, lawful. It also technically has extraplanar because it's from another plane. So, yes. Just wants to impale your cool some more.
What? I'm so sorry, Chad. I'm dealing with an incomplete character sheet.
We talked about how bad
I'm
it was.
so
earlier.
sorry.
Is there any other buffs you could give us that'd be useful?
We don't know.
I don't know his book. I'm not gonna Scorching Ray because that's dumb. I'm gonna Firebolt. That's dumb.
It's immune to both of those things.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what?
That's why it's dumb.
Your threat range is already 15, so that doesn't help.
Whose threat range is 15?
Yours, right? 'Cause you have rapier.
I don't have a rapier.
What's your crit range?
I use my crit range. Oh, my crit range is 15. Though, yeah.
Okay, then this doesn't help.
I thought you meant like threat as in how far
yeah,
away.
no,
I'm like,
Let's reach, not threat.
yeah, you're right.
This
My
fucking
brain's
will
not.
do.
Yeah.
You did not think the correct terms,
Right.
which is fine. It happens.
I don't know that.
Do you want to take your turn and worry about Jacub later?
Yeah, we'll deal with Jacub at some point.
Jacub maybe does stuff. Who knows? It's Jacub.
We believe it.
I'm gonna just unload on this thing again.
Mm-hmm.
Get him.
I feel slightly bad. It is harming our beautiful captain, but what he would have wanted.
Yeah.
Not all these bonuses are put in, because I'm always just gonna keep banning.
Okay, that makes a difference too because it does increase its by
So,
+2
Yeah.
to attack and
So
damage.
the 12 it becomes a 15 because of the +2, and then the 1 from being 30
And you
feet.
do have precise shots so you can shoot into combat, right?
Yeah.
I just
Yes.
want to make sure because I forget to ask. Technically, both of those are hit. Things lost dex.
Okay.
They
and then I'll roll the
it
third.
wouldn't. One of them wouldn't have hit if it had dex. That one definitely will hit.
I'm gonna roll
2d6
and-
plus 2 3 times.
2d6 plus 2. I will
That
make
makes-
sure to input that properly.
Yeah, that makes it easier for me because it's less
Bap,
math.
bap, bap.
All right, let's see here. So 19 for the first one. Boom. Second one is a 17 plus a 10. That's a 27. So that. The last one is a 16 plus a 5, which is 11. Hey, guess what? Blarg!
Yeah,
Kill
I
it.
just blow its head off with
Yeah.
3 quick musket shots.
And your cool just falls to the floor.
Yep. He's still technically afraid.
Well, but I'm saying, he was pinned to the creature. The creature.
Yeah, you're like
disappeared,
impaled on this thing, man.
Yeah.
And then it disappeared. So you
It
just
doesn't
have holes in
disappear.
your body, and you fall into the.
It doesn't disappear.
Oh.
Misty
Oh.
will
I told you.
say-
Oh, that's right.
yeah.
Right.
It
Misty will say something.
it was
in his-
planar binding. Planar binding physically summons them here.
I'm gonna walk to Yaalkol. And I'm gonna force feed you some healing potions.
Yeah, I was gonna say we have a bunch of those in the bag.
Yeah, you're gonna get force fed a bunch of these potions. So I'm gonna roll. Man, like, how long does it take to drink a potion?
Uh, you'll kind of like hear some voices from up top. Is like, like, oh good, it is you.
Yes,
We-
it's dead.
Do we want to cut him off of this thing before healing him?
You can tell two invisible women are up on the second floor.
fair.
They go into visibility, and they were preparing for combat just in case it wasn't you.
Enjoy the show.
Honestly, we just got here.
I need you help this one, and I point to the man impaled on a devil.
Ow.
She'll come down and be like, kind of like look at you and just be like, she'll give you a couple of these. Some cure moderate wounds.
There are 20 cure light wounds potions in this bag of holding if you just want to start chugging.
Her best she can do is cure moderate. That's all she has. The other, you meet Nightshade, who just kind of like looks at you and probably hisses, honestly.
At me?
Just at you guys in general, like.
Oh, she's
Yeah.
ugly as fuck.
Yeah.
I
We have a-
absolutely despise your whole vibe.
Yeah, we have a few moderates still.
Yes, there's a bunch of healing potions. Feel free to use them. I'm gonna take a cure light personally because I did take a little bit of damage.
I actually, from just the healing I got from her, I got almost healed to full.
I'm gonna feed Jacub one forcefully as well. Yeah.
I'm gonna take a cure mod.
Nightshade will kind of like hiss again and kind of say like, honestly, if Yana hadn't kind of informed me of the plan and convinced me enough, I probably wouldn't have gone along with it. At least I'm relatively accepted in Chelix. But it seems like going to a country where horrible undead haunt and control many things, well, I might just fit in there.
Possibly.
Oh,
Certainly fit in better than most
I'm
people.
gonna drink another one of those.
But I don't think many people will pay much mind there. There are other issues that they have to face there.
Well, so what? We go down to your boat, create an illusion of our corpses in the water.
That's the plan.
Alright. I can easily do that. Is there some kind of signal for when I should make the illusion, or am I just going to guess and keep it going?
Do you not have something in this handy bag of holding?
Reach into my bag.
We have a row.
Oh, we have the stand feather token, which I think lets you just like.
Let me just check something here.
We
Oh,
haven't let you
I
through a
mean,
message.
honestly, she could concentrate on major image
Yeah.
for a period of time, because it's concentration plus 3 rounds. So she could just keep concentrating on it, which would kind of be annoying, but she could do.
We also have some kind of token that lets us send a message as well.
Okay, I'm pretty much full now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I take this thing's ring, by the way.
Yeah. Putting up invisibility.
Probably in my pocket. We've earned this ring. We'll deal it out later.
They
Mystery
will
one.
quickly unload their stuff, which they had packed up. Isyana will inform you where to find the evidence you need to indicate everything about what was going on with Edimion, or Aranax, and his innocence. That's about it. They're taking their money with them.
That's understandable.
Yeah.
Which No one really realizes Nightshade does kind of sometimes kind of use invisibility and head out into the crowds. She pickpockets people.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's neutral evil.
Fair.
And she actually has a pretty good sleight of hand. And both invisibility and greater invisibility.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, so what's your plan when good old Gorebeard comes back?
Well, first things first, may I make one suggestion?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Yaalkol, want to hammer part of this railing down, and then we could spread the blood right through where that is, so it looks like someone got hurt there and fell backwards.
Yeah, it sounds like fun. I'll just go to work, cracking it, breaking it open.
I'm gonna look up this ring real fast.
Yeah, because someone could use that to hide.
Yeah. Thinking we give it to Yaalkol. Controversial opinion. He's not very stealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
Do you have a ring of invisibility then?
I do not have a ring of invisibility.
I mean, we just picked it off the devil.
Oh, so I can
Yeah, you just have it.
Cool.
You
Ring
can
of
be under the
invisibility.
effect of invisibility now.
Mom, are you
Put on the ring, and you see into the ethereal realm, and the ring wraiths open after you now.
Fuck, not again. Just dealt with this. Goddamn, every single it's the fine print. Every single time. It's always ring wraiths. Just try to
they're
get on
not
my
barbed.
Roku membership, but no ring me.
Hey, at least they're not barbed.
At least aren't barbed ring wraith. Now that'd be terrible.
That's a new fear I didn't know I had before.
Haste will definitely go away.
All right. So, what's your plan? You're gonna hide? You're kind of in hiding spots then, or
Yeah,
what?
we're just gonna hide for when he discovers this stuff. We're gonna jump him.
Where's your cool hiding at?
Are we going to
Well, he's
jump him?
invisible technically.
I'm invisible, so I'm just standing off to the side.
Okay.
Are we planning on just jumping him, or are we planning on trying to intimidate him?
Well, that is fine. Do we want to try to intimidate this guy?
Well, we can beat him up a little bit and then intimidate him.
Intimidate is just a check you can make.
Yeah, exactly. So we basically just come out the gate, come out the cut with doing an intimidate, and then if that doesn't work, then we know we run.
Yeah, I
We
think we
go right into
intimidate
violence.
first, and then we violence. I think that's a good play because either
I mean,
way,
that could be our surprise. Is the
the
intimidate.
surprise intimidate,
Mhm.
and then we jump to murder. Well, unconscious. We rattle him.
Rattle, boys.
Look, I'm
Right.
gonna comment. I just put it in chat there, but yes, I didn't realign the cameras for this scene because I'm lazy and I didn't know we were going to be using
No,
the
it worked
map as
out.
much. It's fine. I'm switches back to here for a
Worked-
minute,
works
where we're all
out.
nice and
worked out.
fine. Ah, God.
It's fine, man.
Anyway,
Man doesn't do work
Okay.
one time.
so you're cool. You're the big one that's going to be seeing this here. Can you give me a perception check?
Oh no,
Oh no.
that's not exactly how you say my strong suit.
Alright. So, honestly, what you'll eventually notice is these doors up here will open up. And kind of with, an arm around his shoulder, or attempting to help him out, not very much because he's not very strong, you'll see Conkabar bringing in a very drunk, Gorebeard.
And good. Holy, this Conky Bar, you're like, what, 3 feet tall? You're not helping that much,
He's
dude.
trying his best.
Okay, Gorebeard has his hand on his head, on Conkerbar's head.
Yeah, Conkerbar is
Yeah.
trying his best to help keep him steady. Look, I rolled an 18 on Conkerbar's diplomacy to keep him drinking, and then I rolled a 3, 6, and a 3 on the man's fort saves.
Oh, fuck.
Even he's got a good fort. He rolled badly, man.
He really wanted those drinks, dude.
He just...
That's better for us.
He might just pass out.
Yeah.
He's like, hold on! I smell blood! What? What are you talking about?
Beard, dude.
He's kind of like, I'll switch back to the map. He's gonna kind of like move from over here. He's gonna kind of run. God, I forgot to.
Token, right?
I have his token.
Presumably?
Yeah.
There
He's
he
gonna
is.
kind of like rush over here, kind of seeing the devil. Oh, the priest finally kicked it! Has to kind of roll over there and start kicking it on the ground a little bit. Get you some trouble, where are you? Where's the harlots? Oh! Oh! He's gonna kind of like wander over here and kind of look over the side and be like, ha! Ah! Just throw up.
Onto their death corpses.
Jeez, what a fucking...
Yaalkol just shakes his head.
Ha! Ha! Wait a second. You know anything about this mess? Was it that assassin that travels with you? I'm gonna roll this. And I'm gonna. Okay. Yeah. He's like, honestly, you sure you should be here? Seems dangerous if your friends are dead, and whatever that creature is that seems to be here. Oh no! Yeah. I have to do some things. Must be the lord of this place came for revenge, 'cause he doesn't like her little plays. The bastard. Alright, I know what to do. Give me a minute. He's gonna storm upstairs for a minute and kind of like drunkenly, you hear some noises, he's gonna come down. He's gonna be dressed in full armor, his weapon out. He's like, come with me. It's time for revenge. I'm gonna get that man.
I think we step in now, right?
I think
We had
so.
stepped in before he ran upstairs.
Nah.
Revenge!
Yeah,
Aranax! You have slaughtered my friends! You brought forth vengeance! I will rally the people against you! Murderer!
I think we stepped in, yeah.
Here's how I kind of want to do this intimidate. So I want to still open up by I want to appear by smashing one of these tables with my hammer and just like break it and just have that action like make me appear for my
next to
invisibility.
him?
Yeah, the one like right next to him, and as like I pop into existence, like you guys would step out and we kind of do our intimidate check, and I'm gonna basically say, listen here, you have one opportunity to get out of this alive, and that is to surrender unconditionally. The other option is you die.
What's yours? I guess for my help, I'll say to this man, I'll just do common, sure you can hear this. And you know the Butcher of Westcrown likes bringing in people alive, regardless of what you do.
Okay. Well, roll your intimidate check, and I guess place yourself. You'd be like over here, I guess, at the table then.
I'll add, it was easy dispatching your friends.
Okay. You could kind of tell, like, you do assist.
You technically don't need to roll, but it's fun to roll.
37.
I'll roll it just for the heck of it because I can, but
Rolling dice is good and fun.
It's very fun.
Unpopular opinion alert.
Okay. Does that make a difference?
So yeah, we all assist.
A lot.
Yeah.
It is a lot.
39.
As he kind of like, he kind of chuckles. He's like, "So death has finally come for me. Well, bring it on!"
That one coming.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like you were going to intimidate him. I got to be honest on that one. But he's only frightened for a bunch of turns and gets penalties. Of all the people you've met, this guy's the fight to the death guy.
I knew that was probably going to be the case, but I was going to try to intimidate him just on the off chance that we were able to.
Yeah.
I was also going to say, maybe while we're intimidating, our friend could haste us again.
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
That,
Damn.
unfortunately not.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's
Alright.
a lot better of initiative.
Like this.
So, what do you want to do? I have to try frightened and drunk. I know what so it's frightened and sickened. Appropriately to apply to him.
I'm just reading a spell without the inputs and stuff. I actually think I'm gonna cast something for once. Weird. I'm gonna cast Wrath.
Crazy cast and stuff.
I'm gonna cast Wrath, first level spell. I focus all of my anger onto this man.
Okay.
And I gain some bonuses.
He's not frightened. He's
Shaken?
shaken. Yeah. That's
You
what I-
shook.
We shook him to his core.
Oh, those are right next to each other. That's so convenient for me. So -4 to attack rolls, -2 to damage rolls, -4 to saving throws, -4 to skill checks, -4 to ability checks.
That's solid.
So,
Let's do
all right.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast my thing. I'm gonna move up slightly to like here.
Okay.
So he has now been. Yeah, okay. That is my turn.
Okay. Next up, Chester.
Well, I'll move up.
Mm-hmm.
Can't do targeted strike because that's a full round action. Or wait. Yeah. Right?
If it's a full round action, you couldn't because you had to move
Yeah.
up. Yeah.
So I just get what, one attack then?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. Well, it'll be a precise attack.
Mm-hmm. That will hit him.
And what's that? I will spend the panache to double.
So another 18.
So another 18. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me make note of that. Right here. So that's so minus that would be math in my brain. Please work.
Just also pull up a calculator.
I could. That does not work.
You don't need a calculator. Your brain's basically a calculator, right?
Yeah. Oh, I got it. Cool. Figured it out quickly and efficiently. Okay. All right. Oh, I should probably put a Conkabar on this map because he's technically.
He's technically like here, probably like over here or something.
Yeah.
Maybe here. Who knows? I assume he would have like stepped back as soon as the table was crushed.
Put him like over here.
Look at him in his foppish hat. We haven't seen this man in a while.
Let's see if
Hey,
he's...
his hat's almost as fancy as mine.
Oh, he's last. He is dead last.
Fuck, dude. Yeah.
Okay. So that was Chester. You cool?
All right. So I'm going to step forward. And I think I'm just gonna swing on this mofo with my
I
hammer.
want to take him alive.
Well, we'll see how this goes.
So I don't know if Yaalkol cares enough. To be fair,
You cool?
I can only hit one. I can only hit with one for right now. So
I think
only the
Yaalkol's spent
first
blood
one
in the
counts.
water. So
Well, that will hit and deal 21 damage to this man.
Jesus Christ.
And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay, Jacob.
Jacob's just gonna haste. Honestly, he'll move like to here and
Makes sense.
haste. I think everyone's within hasting range. Maybe those haste effect.
A little hasty boy.
Yeah.
Ooh, haste.
Yeah, everyone should be within haste range. And one creature per level, two of which can be no more than 30 feet apart. So, yeah, for once, the entire party is within haste range.
Okay.
That is Mr. Jacob's turn.
Okay. I have to see here. So he's got minus. God, a lot. He doesn't. He doesn't have a weapon. He punches things.
He's a pugilist.
Oh, okay. Well,
He's a pugilist.
that changes what I was going to do next round.
Yeah, he unarmed strikes. Okay, well.
I was going to make him drop something, but
Yeah, can't do that if he doesn't have anything.
drop your fists.
I know. He has minus a lot right now. So let's see here. We had -4 from his 2 status ailments. Minus another 3 from that. So I'm just gonna roll some d20s and see what we get right now. Because he does 3 of these. 1, 3. So those are not bad rolls. Yeah, cool. What is your AC?
My AC right now is a 23.
Okay, 23. So, let me just calculate this here. The first one would have been a hit on you then. The second one, I think still would be a hit, because you're 23. And the third one would not hit.
Hold on. I can actually do something here.
Okay.
Let me just double check something. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind.
Okay. So, let's roll some damage. So I'm going to roll these d6s because I don't want to try to type in a d3 because it's just annoying. Because he does a d3 damage. So 2 and 6, so 11 and 12 damage to you.
Get punched.
As he punches. He's just... Oh, wait, actually, that might not be correct either. I'm sorry. Add another 6 to each of those. Because of power attack.
Punch.
So... 17 and 18 damage. He punched for hard.
Yeah.
Alright. So... Now, Conquerbar's turn. I'm just gonna roll something here, then let's see what I roll. What did I roll? 11? Okay. Let me check Conquerbar's DCs. Conquerbar DC for this level is 18. Does this man still have +7? The answer to that is, not surprisingly, No, because he's got a -4 to all of his saves. Yeah, you know what? He has started vomiting profusely from Cacophonous Call.
Classic.
Oh, right all over just every. Oh, dude.
Actually, if it was just the sicken, he wouldn't have failed. But with the extra -2 you gave him for frightening him,
You demoralized him.
you demoralized him enough to fail and just be all vomity.
Oh, I regret that.
So, I mean, like, honestly, I don't know how much I have to roll out at this point in time, because you've got him.
Basically disabled, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I know what I was going to do on my turn anyway.
I feel like Yaalkol could just choke him out.
Yeah, I was gonna start grappling at this point.
On my turn, I was going to try to make him prone and also menacing swordplay to demoralize him even more.
Jesus. He's already dead.
He's already crying, vomiting.
But I might be able to just make him go, fine, and give up.
He would not give up. I'm going to tell you that.
Okay.
There is no way. When his morale is fights to the death, he's not going to give up.
Well, I can at least make him prone on my turn.
That's true. I'm just going to say you can figure out a way to capture him. You have a lot of minutes of vomiting with Cacophonous Call.
That's a sentence.
He's nauseated for...
This is minutes of vomiting. Good lord.
It's a minute. It's 11 rounds. It's over a minute of just being horribly nauseous.
Holy shit.
And he is, because he's drunk, he probably actually is vomiting, at this point in time.
How cool I imagine it's like slipping in the vomit with this man, like wrestling him to the ground. And Yaalkol is just...
Instead of mud wrestling, you're vomit wrestling?
Oh, it's not pleasant, man.
After I'm done, I just kind of like deposit him covered in blood on the floor.
I'm gonna roll this, followed by that. As Conkabar says to him, as he's kind of like going unconscious at one point in time, he's like, "I'm sorry, friend. We needed one alive, and I chose you." As he kind of like has this look at towards Conkabar and goes unconscious,
And then we manacle and fetter him.
Yeah.
My dying breath, I curse Conkabar.
When Conkabar walks away, I just look at the others and I'll say, "Was he the one that chose him? I think that we did that, right?" He took credit for that.
The 19 was Conkabar's bluff check. Oh god, Yaalkol might believe that bluff check too.
I pat Conkabar on the
I'm just like, I'm sitting there, I'm like, I thought we came up with that idea. Oh my goodness, Conkabar is really good at this.
I will go retrieve the evidence.
You might want to jump into the water and wash yourself off.
I look down and then I look expectantly at Jacub.
Jacub can press-to-digitate you, which sort of cleans
Jacub
you.
will just he'll magic
the yuck off of me, and that's
he'll
all Yaalkol
magic
cares about.
the vomit away from you.
Just like, let me just magic the vomit off of you.
Jeez. I'm gonna go get the evidence.
Yeah, there's plenty of it. As 2 women will go to your ship, and a man will be captured by you. Honestly, leaving him to get drunk with Conkabar, and then the rolls I gave those 2 just made this so much better.
That was almost as good. Hey, we were debating about poisoning him. We kind of did.
Basically did.
Sure, yeah.
It's like one of those things is when I rolled like those checks for his fort saves, I was like, well, this man is... He actually has not a great fortitude save for his level. He's got a lot of strength. His strength is 29. But his fort was only 11. So honestly, those 3s were 14s, and enough after the 3rd one and enough drinking, he was fucking drunk even with those rolls.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry.
That was a lot of luck on that one, but honestly, we had some bad luck on the missing the dismissal, so I think that one sort of evened out luck.
Well, I mean, the dismissal, you had probably only a 40% chance of success.
It was a low chance.
Yeah.
Well, he had only a +8 from what I remember.
But the DC was 16.
So that means we need 8 or higher.
Yeah, he had to roll an 8 or higher, which is like a
pretty likely.
That's
But
like a 60%
was-
chance of success he had.
I felt the gold cost was worth potentially skipping a combat.
I think it was definitely worth a try, and I don't regret doing it.
It wasn't a bad try, honestly. You know, it wasn't a bad investment. The double ones on the slowed was hilarious.
That was really
That was genuinely hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm sorry. One of the extra hits might have hit him. I forgot that slowed, I think, does give you like a -1 to AC too.
It does drop your AC, but it's fine because I dish out 1 billion damage.
Yeah, the Bane, because you know what it is, definitely helps a lot because it's Bane gives your weapon an extra +2 in enchantment and +2 d6. That's the one thing people forget is it's +2 to attack and damage also.
And don't you ignore the DR for your Bane creature?
No, it depends on how much plus you are, and I think your weapons are only like +1. I'll go back to the normal thing. Sorry.
My musket's only +1 musket.
Yeah, so unfortunately that wouldn't have been enough because to get through alignment mace it needs to be +5. Granted,
there is actually something I could have done that I forgot about. I have a judgment that could have made my weapon good to bypass his alignment stuff. But
yeah.
I haven't used my judgment since like the 3rd session she came in, so
Look,
they don't come up much in this campaign.
They haven't come up a lot. It would have been nice. It wasn't
They'll come up next book a bit.
I just have to see something just because I wondered if it would have worked. Oh, the first one I meant. Would a 24 have hit him?
Oh, this guy? No. Yeah, no. He is 25.
Oh, okay. So I wouldn't have been able to actually make him prone that round.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
It's the unfortunate thing, like, none of this stuff affected his AC. Though he was angry, just like you.
Angry.
Yeah. But he has greater rage.
Ooh.
Now his beard is covered in gore and puke.
But he's apparently a raging pugilist. That just...
Yaalkol insists on calling him Puke Beer in all future conversations.
I guess,
it won't last
the evidence
long.
will drag this bastard to the man.
I mean, apparently it's if reducing a foe to 0 hit points, he has to make a will save, resist the compulsion to smear his beard in the victim's blood on the next turn as a move action, which provokes an attack of opportunity.
Jesus Christ.
He's very serial killery.
No, now I can get publicly executed, so...
With his fists.
Yes, he's very much so going to be publicly executed. I mean, because they're on the water, you can just say, like, sharks got the bodies before we could retrieve them.
Yeah.
Sea life.
I hope he enjoys his public execution. We'll be long gone. See you later.
And the city could resell the theater.
Yeah, he can.
It could. It's just a theater.
We've made an ally.
You have made an ally. So congratulations. You've successfully, very easily could deliver this dude
I
to
will want to talk
Aranax.
to Aranax after some stuff.
Okay.
That can be handled like next session or something.
Okay, then we'll do the Aranax stuff next session. We'll hold off on that then.
I feel like like maybe everyone should be present for some of that.
Yeah.
That's perfectly fine. We can kind of hold off a little bit on that then.
Backstory stuff.
Yeah.
So I apparently have some kind of weird sub-story going on.
And honestly, you might still see someone to trick Aranax. So
Yeah.
Revia might have better bluff than Conqueror.
I actually don't know if that's true or not.
Conqueror doesn't have a huge amount of bluff. He's got.
I don't know what kind of bluff Revia has.
I'm checking her sheet now. Checking her sheet now. The same as Conqueror. And Conqueror doesn't have a huge bluff. Welp.
I can make my bluff pretty good.
Might be helpful. Something to keep in mind. That you're gonna have to convince this man that like the others are dead and stuff too, probably. But
Yeah.
We'll worry about that next week. We've taken care of the hard part. 2 people are apparently dead in the minds of, the devil, honestly, wouldn't have suspected anything if you didn't kill it. You killed that thing in, like, 2 turns, and it takes at least 2 turns for the people to come out from the rooms anyway, because it alerted them and you basically got to a fight right away. So waking up, making sure they're ready, casting spells on themselves, and coming outside takes time.
Yeah.
You know? And Gorebeard certainly believes it. And certainly now, that information going to Aranax and that spreading that way, there probably are other people that that word might end up in Shackled Sea, that these 3 were 2 of them were killed. The last one was publicly executed after being captured. Honestly, it also might spread Myste's name was involved in that.
Good.
One,
Let them come. I want to kill some Chellic vassals.
So,
I'll fucking break the Inquisition a goddamn second time.
Alright. So why don't we give shout-outs for the folks that were here after our crazy misadventures and Sandy and couple of combats, including one that was cut incredibly short because a man had -4 to saves. And I'm just like, you've got Conquerbar here. He has, I make someone puke the spell.
That was just perfect.
Conquerbar just has a I disable someone spell.
Conquerbar's a king.
Conquerbar is the bard version of Rio, basically.
Yeah.
A lot of illusions and disabling of enemies.
Mm-hmm. He buffs all of you up if you really need it, and then he just disables people occasionally.
Yeah.
If you get towards the maximum level, I totally will give him overwhelming presence, the thing where he can make someone grovel in front of him.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
It's like the top level bard spell, like a level 6 bard spell. It's just like, grovel before me, and it's like I think it's whatever it is. Like they have to be forced to prostrate in front of you or something.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. But it fits him too, though. I had an evil bard. Anyway, Erik, do you have anything to shout out?
No. Watch this show. Watch all attention to stuff.
Cool.
I love you.
Aw. Joe, how about you?
And watch Santa's.
Aw. Okay. And Momo?
Catch me for discussing tabletop, where I have the best opinions that are objectively correct every time.
Yeah, you brought a really good topic that I had been milling over how to go about that.
With the link I posted?
Yeah, because the thing is, I just ran into a video that was discussing everything, a bunch of stuff going on about with it.
Yeah.
That was like a day before they released that.
It's not a great release.
I will tell you, hey, there were a bunch of content creators that were getting, hey, do you want to learn about what's going on with D&D 1? Sign this non-disclosure agreement.
Sign this NDA so you can't talk about it until we say you can.
Yeah, that's not a good look to.
No.
We want to reassure you and give you information. Also, we don't want you talking about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, Wizards hasn't been really, great on this. We'll talk about it. This is a good topic to talk about.
I think it's a good one.
Wizards
a juicy one.
And use whatever they can to try to scrape a few extra dollars out of someone.
True.
As a Magic the Gathering player, I wouldn't know anything about that.
I couldn't watch the entire thing, but I just saw the Tolarian College for Magic the Gathering reference. They're like the big Magic Gathering YouTuber. He read off the name of every secret layer, and there's 100 or something of some of them.
Oh,
and it was just the saddest thing you could do, but you have to do it just because there's too many of them.
Good God.
I don't even hate the secret layer. We can have a whole goddamn...
We need to get you on the show, Erik.
We do have to get you on the show.
Yeah,
Be available this week. Weirdo.
I actually might, because it's good. Because it's like Christmas weekend. That might be around.
I don't do anything on Christmas Eve. I never do. So it's sort of like,
Yeah,
we could definitely do a show.
all my family live a good 2,300 miles away, so
I actually have family coming on Christmas Eve. So.
well, Joe, you'll have to enjoy your family.
Yeah,
I
enjoy
can't.
family stuff.
Yeah, Hana's side is coming up for Christmas Eve,
That's nice, at least.
and possibly my dad.
Well, I'll get to enjoy Christmas Day because there are plenty of religious people on my mother's side, which I'll go visit, and honestly, there are us like myself that's just like I like the non-denominational side of the holiday. I don't mind it, but also I'm very bad at giving gifts and stuff. So
good cheer and bright lights.
Yeah.
hey, I would have visited my grandmother today, who's unfortunately in rehab right now, but I'm sick. They probably wouldn't let me in to see her. And driving for 2 hours to go not be able to visit someone would not have been fun.
Not a fun thing to do, yeah.
That's fun.
I don't know if she's going to be out by that. Well, I'll probably have like some kind of Christmas with her when she's out of the hospital. As she will be, But anyway, yes, my schedule. If you're wondering about it, I will probably be doing some more Parasite Eve 2 on Friday. I've been kind of sick. I don't know if I'll feel like something tomorrow. If I do, I'll do something in the day, maybe. Maybe a little bit more Pathfinder, a little extra Parasite Eve 2 to finish that off, before the end of the month, because I kind of want to keep it with just December thing. But if we have to go over to some January, we will. I got sick in the middle of the month. That shit happens.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm still not great, but I'm doing better. Should be on schedule for next week. Hopefully we'll have everybody back and everybody feeling well. We had Henry traveling and Cell was sick, so let's hope Cell's feeling better. And I think that's it. And I think I decided this morning, if you didn't hear me, I'm going to aim for not a holiday thing coming up this week. If I can find something, I want to do a holiday-related thing New Year's Day, because I feel like that's the end of it. And I wanted to maybe see if I could find some kind of more New Year's rather than like last time I did like a winter solstice kind of one-shot. Let's see if I can find like a New Year's-y one-shot, because that's also like a holiday that could be celebrated in a game world.
That do be a holiday.
So I'm thinking that's a little easier to arrange, also because Sundays are my best day, and I doubt I'd get anybody for this Sunday. So, and it's also not really a lot of time. Anyway,
Yeah.
I'm going to try to do that. That's on the plan. So look forward to Buccaneers next week, and hopefully maybe a Critmas adventure coming up.
Ooh,
It's
fancy.
been, Anyway, bye for now, everybody.
Bye.
Farewell.